When I wake up in the morning, only this station makes my day. Yeah. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. 94.7.
This is Asempa 94.7 FM.
Asempa FM 94.7.
This is Asempa 94.7 FM.
Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa FM 94.7.
You see, in this country, I must be honest with you, we spend so much time paying people to talk. We don't pay people to think. If we pay them at all, we don't pay them well. This is what is the problem of this country. All the mature democracy, because every day you get up on your airwaves, what do you hear? Let me tell you, go to Burkina. We are importing vegetables from Burkina. Burkina is getting greener and greener than Ghana is. How many times do you hear people in Burkina knocking their chests and shouting about their achievements and what they are doing? The achievements are being felt because people are thinking about the future of Burkina. People are thinking and interpreting their environment and finding answers to the challenges of their environment. Here, and I keep saying it, in this country, I analyze the politics and make projections 10 years back to think through our problems as early warning systems. Every problem that is known and has been solved in some country will always come to us as a new problem. That's what I mean by paying people to think. All the researchers, go and see Ghanaians outside this country I have met. Go and see what they have been able to do for other countries because those countries are paying them to think. Some of them are not even interested in coming back to Ghana because nobody wants to become part of a talking society. They want a society that acts and achieves results. But who do we glorify? Those who can insult each other on the radio in the morning.
Who should take the blame?
All of us. Because I keep saying when people say the media goes to do it is not the media. Does the media sleep and just conjure stories? We send the stories to them. Because all the social security the ropes in Ghana today fairly. Even university admission. People come to their MPs to go and assist them get admission. And when a country degenerates to this level, that politicians are now involved in academic decisions as to who gets admitted, we have a problem. I was in health. I went to, don't worry. One day when you are traveling, you get an accident. And you are sent to the nearest health center.
Asempa FM.
And the only person to decide whether you die or not is a protocol list who went to nursing training with FFF. That is when you get to know why protocol doesn't work anywhere and why the politician should not be taking decisions on matter. Those are unpopular. It made me very unpopular.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7.
I have to say something about Asempa and Ekosiisen. So we're all worried about what's going to happen to Ekosiisen. Look at what Obi has done with it. I listen to Ekosiisen all the time. I mean, I have to admit, sometimes I listen and I get some ideas for the program because they come before us. So, yeah. So, like tonight, we're going to use some of their.
Wish you well. Thank you so much for.
Thank you too. Thank you too. You are also doing very well. We are also very, very proud of you. Very intelligent journalist. But one-on-one with Obi, as I said, will prepare. He knows how to pass all kinds of corners to get what he wants. And Kososa, we are proud of you.
The Honorable Samuel Okujeto Blakwa and Moten and Kano. Chairman Akwa by saying
Obi, Midasi Bebre, Namidia Chain, I mean, Michel Obi, Eastern region for so much help.
Asempa FM.
Now you say they identify out. Now we just know a dare to say Ejumadin out here, and he said the Eastern region for Tino. Obi, Nyami Islabosu account. Into Dana Bompire, I bring in or the Nahuadin Chowie Pa. No, I done a sister woman in the out to me, yes, edge me. because Eastern region you one kind of.
Obi.
Yes.
Check your phone.
Check for Joe.
Any other phone now. Program you say we do say Hana swing in a tea. Hana in the phone in a tea. Some for credit you.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Na said that we are at Sentinel. They say sadly, I bet him the ball mine can. And somebody how and somehow papa.
Chief Bine, Aquaba na apom to then.
Osei Bonsu.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Good na drum na won pa bonti etase.
Fantastic. Na mete fote won catcher. Bibi aboko a.
Oh Nyankopon na drum bibia dadi. Na waso apom.
Nyame na dom kakra. Ye pem so kakra.
Asempa awu na uti nyina wa kire dey so apara. Gana ha ye bi enyo to 100 abere a. Won di yen rambo morokodu bia obama ya so at.
Fantastic.
Ghana manda wonas.
But today are reflecting in GDP, and it is clear. The devil is in the detail.
It's in the detail.
We are detailed analysis. No? Now, first day, I said, then.
Maybe I'm first day.
Hey, so I'm not paying me questions. I'm
John Boedu and Yatin and Kano
openness. I think that this shouldn't be a problem at all.
Mida itself should come out. Yes.
Yeah, Mida should tell us. Oh, Miracle, this is a shareholding structure. Indigenous Ghanaians only maybe X percentage, and the Philippines they only Y percentage, and I think that should settle this matter.
Honorable, it's always a pleasure talking to you. May that's a powerful for your time.
But what be?
The man said, "Niame pom, niame pom. Komi jawa no ma be wa no. Mebo abaso. In fact, what push me pa ma at least me smart to was a church semwa. Obi kosi se adwuma de bia me kan. Wo ye adwuma but ti bia wo hu. O nipa etie station at this time. Any information, any education, or the money pan. Namisha. Now, Namima was doing number Kunya because you mamma, you know, a so gun in Nipa. Now, so Medawas.
With a great respect, Ubi, Asempa Moyebi, and you continue to do better. Especially by questions I would tell beside you. Hey, I think I'm yet to see Obi our contest too.
Dr. Koboy. Aquaba na pom to say.
Obi. In fact, we are too much. We are too much. First of all, Obi are too. Tell you know, you go back and report to me say, "Metna seven one no move from him." Oh, in fact, Obi, we are too much. Na enye nukwe no wan kamini no be Rebecca. Sami je fi ama say, "E ba lo so far no na the first class." Na the AC nyina kire say, "Law no enche obewie." Now you say enye won say obe judge. Na dachi madusro amaboa ama wa Supreme Court.
Oh, fantastic.
No.
Asempa FM.
Your Excellency, Aquaba na Otden.
Hey, Obi, Yamina Dumiahui.
Bibia
Boko, me chete fupa. Na mabahan me who de Zamasasa. Wabrabum. Sunday. Obi and the minimum wo. Sekedi Takra, this is nationally. The level, baby, will do royal. It's always been my philosophy. We hasn't or today happen, you know.
Yeah.
As the trees grow, others come up.
Yeah.
It's painful work. I also say children. That's it. On the normal, Abra boy, the normal man so to it's really, really a pleasure. To be before you at Asempa. And this is the first time Samara me pre Asempa FM. Oh yes.
Okay. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM 94.7.
Obi, I've been in the party for 32 years. I am 53 years. At the age of 21, when Nana Akufo-Addo, Onabuya Safuma for 92, when they were organized the region, I was there. Yen and arranging Kunyani idea and one better because that time my uncle Honorable Hasman, which was the national treasurer in the urban region, we are the responsible volunteers that we have to do. Yen yes, 7 so and then a woman organizers I use that Jumanaye. Yen your boat tent, Eshishinkunya. And I have a history, me regional chairman, bien one of our region from Boating and was 7 busy at time. If we want another wafa, Yagoji, if we ho, Papa Bakwane friend submarine, Danedi and Kuma, and Sana Yamwabin Beba, Dr. No, Chairman Kisi, and all those things. So I know the region very well. If we are talking about the experience, it's about running the region. It's about what you know about the constituency. Okay? So, and then Okasa Adesua, my opponent knowing nothing about Adesu, and I'm proud of myself to say, me intervention, and somebody or a deputy minister, say Adesu and a minority. I'm call it Adom how many times as a very good friend, Obama committee as a chairman of internal relations. Several times the resources, my own personal resources. Apart from that, the most personal Boano so much, Keno Forata and Oragabi. Because Oragabi was also part of my committee. But those people sitting in the region, the regional chairman and his team, and confirmation of Winya Radom or NDC, they won't allow. Because that then the current DC Eugene now we're not paying, now we're interested to contest. It is my intervention. Worked so hard. Monfred, the Deputy Minister for Transport, your friend Adom, no count the history of your friends Adesu and Chiro.
Ninuya mojanuya enye mojanuya ekaso bi nuya enye mojanuya nkwana ye nuya oni ni na every constituency baako na o constituency am na o MP no untumi na ye constituency chairman ena friend say untumi be regional chairman ena untumi kroya so ne sign doso no man be regional chairman regional minister and ya say you know say on san chair the election committee
in the Ashanti region. Who's why the chairman?
And we
regional minister.
Yes.
And the chairman of the election committee.
Abba. Adabraka. Minia Adabraka.
In the democracy in him.
Adabraka.
Regional minister and the elections committee.
Yes, Adabraka.
Ashanti region.
Adabraka.
Oh no, want to mean now the same constituency.
The chairman. And no. And was and also no man be a regional minister. Yes. Abba. Wow. Adabraka. Me kano krekakra. Na MPP and nakuma pa any asante tiemfa ne man to 2 years na now
RCC
yes
na omon sign mamo voters album no
yes my time to study yes to study it so that it will be free and fair no be acting once because asante region and only the heart of MPP.
Are you in this race to destroy votes no be afa ho winning
no I'm winning this election hands down. Yes, it is a Comoros. Maybe it is a Comoros.
Comoros?
Yes, Comoros.
Nations Cup.
Yes. Yeah, Obi Awaye organizer pen when in the race BS rule. When in the race BS me, I was the national organizer.
USA.
Yes, Obi Ama campaign Ama Clinton Club win the president.
We too much.
Yes. Who shall me prove Clinton Club campaign 1991. Me can hobi.
Wow.
Me nam door to door na me chef flyers.
Clinton.
My name is Clinton Foundation because of a Juma Mayor money.
91.
Yes, who have profile Humia or Hagemi.
Oh really?
Yes, it's in the profile. Go back to my profile.
Oh, no,
several times. Go back.
May a delegate and come back.
Yes.
We are brutal.
Because 2011. If you give me 5 minutes, I will explain. 2011. I'm the farmer as a consultant.
Liberia for?
Yes, financial consultant and then political advisor to the Liberia election 2011.
Hey.
Omo so omo discover me say me timi raise car. Okay. One of my specialty be fund raising. And omo discover me no more contact me. Omo buy na me say me here the did third e Liberia which is Winston Tottenham. And na George we no ankasa momra Ghana. Omo ba Ghana na me say I'm going to give you guys.
Omo ba Ghana ba be hu.
Yes. Menya ni packet was na be hu na sie.
Hey. Omo fi Liberia
yes.
Ghana.
The records are there. You can go and check. Don't be who me, I'm no trans, and I'm say, look, move to me, we need election, but me, but mama conditions, and what you to my resist Kabia, me as my got Liberia, I ran an election, mum. You did and Mr. O party no Maguno. Who George you and so Baba your vice. Dear Odi dead in only of 68, Mr. Baba head of the woman. Echo election in Liberia, me push election into second round 2011.
Hey,
under my leadership.
No, but him say, "O Kasayana producer send them a
profile. Check the profile.
Now pictures we na a one ujinami.
Me am tey.
Hey, that be the
yes, ahwene pan kasa.
No, wait.
Ahwene pan. Oh wait, en kasa.
Jackson media man fatu Facebook now.
Fatu Facebook will be ahwe.
No, wait.
30 years political history.
Me a delegate was Andre and Kametwa.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Because I'm sure picture I had him. Ube who say in the mid 70s, na naturally boa bewa bosanfo.
Bosanfo no me papa.
The late Asante
Aboafo hene, the first Asante Aboafo hene me papa. Yeah, Professor Dumbewa, John J. College of Criminal Justice, the first African professor. Ni moja na tiwe nimwe.
And I'm underrated.
Oh yes. America is training. We do baby, you go down. We are humble. George, we are. Foundation papa milima ne man ne we press conference say unu ambese obekan ho na be na so BBC say support you na e be resist and also odwen yes odwen ho no ye dane ho na ma me command ska ade cha no ba BBC say why they support ma me no ena me ma me saso na de efe wo mu ne say foundation papa me advise ma George we agitu mu a obeye number 2 I use the party name no eno na ama George we ene oye the president of the Republic of Liberia madwene mu do me de ero he wonim suhum ma me kira suhum problem 51
yeah
Brian Champon
yeah
one operanza me na me solve problem
yes
me na me solve problem no ma omo this is what I did me free operanza and I'm free Brian Champon and I'm free Kenya Japan and announce the president. I'm say Brian Champon you win idea na ape. So pe DVLA. We say good. Kenya Japan you witness. Nana Jetum operansa go. And a man there that's a good to home seat. Me dey na madwene mu do. I say e be dey na gift.
Too much.
Me
go so hwe we na me hwe wo. Yeah. Mrs. Abiola Beua.
My sister-in-law.
CEO, UBA Africa.
West Africa. Yeah, Africa.
Yeah, West Africa.
Yes, where my sister-in-law.
Yeah, sister-in-law.
Yes.
Me who Professor Edum Beua.
Me papa. Yes.
Me who Ambassador Bafo Ej Beua.
Oh, no, see more offer.
No, Charlie, we too much.
I do say Beua. The oil like they both see hono.
Yeah.
I do say Beua. You group. Me and Kofa oil they buy.
Honestly, your cousin.
Yes.
Past Ghana's ambassador.
Yes.
To Switzerland.
Yes.
Co-founder
Asempa
of
FM.
Yes. Yes.
Me who Colonel Kwabna Bewa retired.
Yes.
By your uncle.
Yes.
Me who Colonel Elizabeth Bewa retired.
Yes.
Honestly, your cousin.
Yes.
Me was celebrating.
Omo top. Something in the soup.
I get you.
Yes,
9.
I mean,
in the interest of fair play.
Yes, 9 against 1. So they cannot override the 9 against 1. You know, and no credit back. This is the future we are talking about. MPP change the injunction battle election also. In the morning, you both party in the future.
What do you say?
Especially at the regional level, nobody can change it. Earlier, and then have a talk about our broad order appointee in this election. So nobody can manipulate.
I mean, even in the general elections, no, electoral commission, Emma parties, no, ahead. That's where they are.
Yes. 9 sign. We repetition now.
Yeah.
It's not only me. Say the problem. The album. That is what the beef is. Venue is not the problem. Oh, many MPP future near can want some more them one. No. Side decision answers MPP 2024. We can forget it.
Hey.
Because 400,000 and Twaba. I wasn't 20. Why you so Jim Chairman Bewa incoming chairman Ebuni Nemwa Oboa 2024 NDC is waiting for you.
Balance the BBI fair will be winning.
Of course, so many pa say a corner fair. I am the next chairman. And you two normal place Akululu. Now you're the end of the world. But I want fair play. Not foul play. Fair play.
Chamabewa and you may now pepper me because I'm a born you my open and you my open I'm a yeah, and I am fan sorry. On your pie,
in your bar. Just eradicasa.
Eradicasa. Cindy Thompson.
Yes, eradicasa.
No, then was anyum no hema open.
Hey, anyum kase pa, Erade kasa. Me mo hwa me mayi no kra me banal no.
Erade kasa na wo.
Erade kasa na wo so. Erade be kasa. Ama ni pa adwen asesa ama ye yakoma beto yeyem. Erade obekasa.
Na say Ashanti region woni makuku damfo a woni omu gina de.
Minim pa.
Woni say wuntumi gina bi.
Minim pa.
Wobetimi etu no.
Untumi.
Asempa FM.
It is to me. Yes. Look at my profile. Oh, your baby yeti party no 10 years. I am telling you that because for fact. Yeti me mani me good party no my. Anya juma.
The CIMG Radio Program of the Year.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
Are you ready? You are listening to the CIMG Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen on Asempa 94.7 FM.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa
F7, Asempa FM Sony, 21 minutes after 2. And when I see Subio, it's a Thursday afternoon, the 26th day of May 2022. Ekosiisen is live and airborne. Tell a friend to tell another friend to Miobi. Ma yenna production team no ase Dominic Kisi Yeboa, Nana Chumberema, Jackson Osei Tiamoa, Eric Opare. Of course, I'm here Kwapna Sante, Ebo Yenechidom. As we come your way, and then Munim Baby Studios, one, Yawokokomlemle 355 pa 94.7 FM. By a Kanisa na in there are 107.1 Ewa Tamale, Kan FM 85.7 was Salaga, Storm FM 101.9 Ewosun, and so Wenchi 104.7, PZ Radio 93.1 Ewo Obuase. Cruise FM 96.9 or more Commodant. Time FM 105.3 Ewa Fins, Wadansi FM 98.9 Ewa Santia Chamagogo, Bankam Radio 95.1 Ewa Jokwa, Afima Radio 103.3 Okoforidia, Aseda FM 105.9 Ewa Sekendi Takra, Chame FM 99.7 Ewa Bibi. We're on Facebook as well, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, on Instagram, so please check us out. And let's stay interactive. Oko Facebook, search for Asempa 94.7 FM. Like the page and watch our stream. And please share the stream. Inti unya loge on and our share stream no amaye. Ihia papa na unya no munso into me and shebi. Inti munkoswa na munye day. Mun share very, very, very important. Ma yemfa asedama boafo eboan me ede dwumedie bremo Agbave Herbal Center segment nso JB Powerplex Herbal ye wo cocoa milk Obapa product EcoBank Ghana Rockstars Roofing Systems and I one-on-one interviews I on the show plus all the other interviews on the trending issues OMV and Sons Limited Asa Plus Destination Sasam Pharmaceuticals and a CBG or see West Phone Papa Fee Dependable Herbal and a Imaros Limited and you make boy me a Ekosiisen Ebremo and I'm doing the Atujanaba and it happens to be a special day, special show a do on awoda and it's very important say you better say in Tiamoa and awoda and Jackson happens to be the youngest member of the Ekosiisen team and then the wedding fear saying is I was say started prepare our real kwan in here for 27 years. Jackson was saying Tiamoa fresh boy ne papa nso ye sofo into ono no nyamestro no wonimu heavy and na woda and he manages our social media in everything social media about Ekosiisen in streaming any that's him Jackson Osei in Tiamoa, a key member of this team And we wish him well. Happy birthday. Live to be 94.7 and beyond. And then so the team lead, which production team no lead Dominic Kisi Yaboa. Now Dominic Kisi Yaboa yere the Dofopa. Oh Charlie. Dominic Kisi Yaboa. Oh you brutal. Na yere na woda ene. Na ma yeman a special birthday, but you know Domi a special message eka ho ebreme. Say osreme yen kind message because na yere adwuma mo bie mo nyina etie. Na enen so no ye kote ne yere nim e wo ne office. Aduane ye de akọ office wona se woni ensa wo ka kire. Ye say ebetimi afa office no mo food feeding need for the next 2 weeks. Oh ye de aduane akododo. Aduane ye de call office for the next 2 weeks members of staff no bia antahwe bi okra wo bedidi, you know. So you are the very best thing that has ever happened to me. Happy birthday to the angel that lights up my life. Dominatro way now. I am so grateful that I was able to find my way to you, and I can love and hold you for the rest of my life. From your husband, Dominic Kisi Yaboa, the kids, Namuntia Domi the kids, Minerva, Deandra, and Nanayao. We love you, Lydia. And Lydia Kisi Yaboa, Domi Eyere. Na birthday message or man Eyere, and I make kind de amamui. And the very best out of life, because you are the very best thing that has ever happened to me. Happy birthday to the angel that lights up my life. I'm so grateful that I was able to find my way to you, and I can love and hold you for the rest of my life. From your husband, Dominic Isieboa, the kids, Minerva, Deandra, and Nanayao. We love you, Lydia. No, Lydia, Ukunu, you're romantic too much. Dominic Isieboa. And a happy birthday to you, Lydia Kisi Yaboa. Munshanenso Emfa Emma. And as I said, no, for the whole of this week, no, you're focusing a bit more on the NPP regional elections are airbus this weekend. Mobekaya from Yebenya Abdul Ganiyu Mohammed, or a Western Regional Organizer, also Jinebio Somontu Abamano, a Western Region. Harriet Nana Sewa, Greater Accra Youth Organizer. Daniel Ni Odalai Parker France, a current regional secretary of Greater Accra or Science Ejinebio. In the anyone, they would actually join us in studio near no wedding come. And on phone, no, Yane Kweku Adena who appear on no Ejina regional chairman of Ashanti region, Richard Techimensa, Ejina regional secretary, was sent with our questions, my any of them and so on. But before that, I share a flyer no, on all our platforms. And any works and housing minister at Nasi Eddie and come exclusive interview with him. And the times I won't see demand say your interview because of the flooding situation, especially in Greater Accra. But Enra Obi send a message at the Emame. Now pictures no ewaha Jackson to get the pictures ready. Osei Obi, when you and Oman talk about the maintenance culture, the Achem Odan AstroTurf, which is now a cattle grazing turf. This AstroTurf was completed late last year, and here it is turned into a cattle turf. I hope you can have time on your show to talk about this for us. Enti, Uba Facebook, Ubehu, weye Achem Odan AstroTurf, Fufra, Omawia, Minye issue across or start use. And then nantwie a grazy wom gidi enye easy. Oba mo am joining on Facebook, no, you would see it for yourself. Enti nantwie abwera AstroTurf name and nipa no send pictures I would want me and you would see all of them as we speak. Say unim because AstroTurf artificial grass. Say nantwie ne koyeden wo ho. Say hwan na ma wo ko ho ensem no I bebre. And if you join us on Facebook, you would see the pictures. And I don't know, we are told this is here, no, AstroTurfs in the various districts, no, will be managed by the district assemblies. And Achem Odan assembly no me name DC ya wo yesremo this should not contain I mean ohwe picture we cry the year before it would say nipa na shada directing and training so omonko enkonko winwura no e wo astroturf nim it's unbelievable you know nti over Facebook I will be and when you join us you would see it minim owner of Sakatilwe by ban say assembly ne chi omo eku omo de ma orphanages kra nya bad because we dey uku na udikum you know in the achem order assembly no let's ensure say bibi say and sign in CBO it's a terrible eyesore ewo achem order and we astroturf omu siwie minye sure say edi 3 months impo and then nantwie enti yenua or the pictures we send yen for achem order and then Danny Kwejo Ampofo. Thank you so much for sharing this concern with us. Okay, let me see some of the other messages are about a lot of questions about already for the Honorable Minister in charge of Works and House. And what's not the studio had that I remember is here. But I said, Obi, please help me wish my mother-in-law a happy, blessed birthday. She is Obaya Christina. May the good Lord bless her new age and more grace to her. Okay, for her to live long beyond 94.7. I love you, Obaya. Clement Bwedu and Odiweya Brain. Happy birthday to one of the finest radio producers in Africa. Also, Jackson, you're a super fantastic producer. May the Almighty God increase you in knowledge and wisdom to continue the work you're doing for Mother Ghana. You would see my E-Levy soon. Enjoy your day, bro. Master Planner Jr. Ewo Ken Tampo and all the way. But we say, Obi, to the man I love, I can't believe I found you, but we were meant to be. I'm always there for you and you're always there for me. No one in the world could make me feel this way, and my love for you keep growing more and more each day. Happy birthday, my love. May our good God continue to bless you with good health and more knowledge. Today is your kingdom. DJ Mugabe, and with a happy birthday to you. That's a lovely piece from your wife. Happy birthday to my dad, Safu Edu Kwame, Office of the President. Thank you for always being there to lend a helping hand. I hope today brings you lots of love, happiness, and smiles. This is from Valentina Edua Mankwa, Ghana Immigration Service. So, and a happy birthday to Belinda Donko from Kumasi Krofrom. I wish I could celebrate with you today, but I'm glad to see you are still the fun-loving girl I grew up with. May God bless you with long life and prosperity. That's from Atta David, also at the office. Tom is retaining his seat as the Greater Accra Regional Chairman, followed by Emmanuel Clotte, also winning the secretary position, Prince Obeng. A blessed birthday to Kwabna Ameyaukusi Apia, student of Allied Health Sciences of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. God bless and favor you each day. Amen. It's from your family, the Kusi Appears. In the Kwabna Ameyao Kusi Appear. Happy birthday to you. And let me also do the special birthday wish to the mother of a very good friend of mine, Charles Ban Abuaje, Nemame Mrs. Cecilia Ban Abuaje, aka CBA. And we're the 69 years. So 69th birthday to our mother, Mrs. Cecilia Ban Abuaje, aka CBA. It's from your sons, your daughters, your in-laws, and your grandchildren. And the CBA, Cecilia Ban Abuaje, happy 69th birthday to you. Live to be 94.7 and beyond. We say, Obi, please wish my friend Adolf Peno Addison, a regular listener of your program who is in Sweden, a happy birthday. And may the Almighty God continue to bless him. And to Adolf Peno Addison, happy birthday to you. Okay. We say happy birthday to Mrs. Kisi Yeboah and we free Honorable Aipe. No saying Tiamwanso Awoda Epa. Yentwasonafe Yemra Studio. Honorable Francis Asempa constituency minister in charge of works and house. Honorable Bokode.
Nyamiadum Robi now also.
Adumia. who studio how does it mean who are
the view in fact multimedia crowd no say this is the first time
I over wow but say bibia boko ahoden wo ho
nyame adom
bantoma boko
bantoma for ho bibia boko
edanyame ase me ma share all pictures of apro wabo na nseye nsuo etotoye no going round visiting areas I will call you know Bibi shock were you surprised at Nioma who here?
Na Michichu, me am it's very popular because we be from so much say baha ntino we ni kire ejuma pa ejuma modern ba obo oni okri omo anyina kumase ma anyina na obusa say me call apro no ba apro no me hu bibia na em nwanwana dabi na enoma me hu no on the ground no na nya de ai mo de di kan no ade ba kwa yakọ me hu ye
yeah
and say anyone be bria ma floods no and flooding na ba no ye ni ye e wo nyoma bi on the part of officials
Asempa FM.
and on the part of young citizens. Now, and if we are saying away, if we be climate change, no, Emma Sebi, and the insure I bet on there and insure better china. Can maybe a criminal, Kabun say we are June, July, the beer insure better. My own now crowd say, over the most robust infrastructure crana in so need to be funny nyina anything na ohwa na be to say America one is so be ato na they ato yenchem kese abrom Germany
yes
you see America say in so ato to kro bi so Australia South Africa Bangladesh and India and so climate change no cry you East Africa say baby cry say drought na esi ho ama omo afusem kra no enkoyie na se mi call Morocco we do ono me call meeting na insuo to omo ka chem say insuo to it means a lot to them because omo say 3 years ni insuo papa bi ento ho kesi bi to ha ya na eden especially yen ebibi mu a ye infrastructure no ene say ye de solid waste we dey cast solid waste a fin egu drains me call ba pro no hu say e ka hu bi pa e de ma flash so se kra no mo bi a me tu on ne ade a minim say e fin etugu nwram etugu drains no e ka hu they toss me no I wasn't surprised again because I did about some flood in the bar. I say, yes, structures along waterways. Answer the community be an better trainer. The case if it be planning scheme, and I say land use plan. I have see down or I have see commercial center or hospital or na had there. You can't see sit down because the whole ensue. There may be a whole ensue be no. So we sit down or a block insuo no normal flow no it insuo to a na a yiri afakro ni because the normal flow no ya block no insuo to ya me call sakomo no we say anopapa insuo so ase to na minua panyin Carlos MP of right by the lagoon no so no there's a Ramsar site a reserved area any can say ye development be all. But I'm say along the banks of the lagoon and the Ramsar site, no, yeah, development be brave. It is
for
see dying. It in so no toa. Any baby a sin so no funny na ya block no. Intino, we cry now. We on Tino cry no. We can see say it's a flat plain. Any can see sit down or no. Na san you ma we see na me call a pro ni na who say. No, and no, pa na koso flooding na anya mama.
There into what my hu near me the flood, but they be yeah attitude and human behavior near the being 3 putting in place proper infrastructure, a bit to me, adjust the volume of water eba city emu. I know, and I think the president alluded to this fact about a day or two ago. Tema said not buying since 2017. I committed about 450 million to more flood prevention program. Why do we still have the flood? Because 450 million and yes, sikaketwa. Sikane ko ehin. What projects now come?
450 million. Yes. Me say me MP back across no NDC. Me contemporary at in 2018 flood control program, and also 250 million in 2020 flood control program. Now because it's kind of fine. In fact, sir, 450 million. A nyoma bebree, but inti nyoma bebree 50. Inti no, that alone cannot solve the problem. But a major step, major improvement. Now busa say a dear and nyoma na mhu ya IBM 11 say nyoma. Ade ba ko a mi say hu ye ni say baby are buying aye, especially the MPP are buying under a flood control program no. Aye say huge investment no. You who say have records to show you where my Sunday video be cross here. Honorable Patrick Bowman, the constituency, and what they send me a baby flood drains.
Okay.
I say, is this something that you can play on?
Or the better Jackson, the better Facebook.
Baby, no. In Sunni toy no. Containing in Sunni na.
Sent away drainer in so near is a black be and
exactly. Yeah. In the case so we say nyina no. Enka atena fa kromo nyina. And this is a new drain na e bi ho dada na there was no concrete around it. But you see you something they call concrete drain widening and deepening. A lot of money because cement any iron rods and
we're not a part of more flood prevention program.
This is part of the flood control measures that he implemented as part of the money here may come once. Now 450,000 is across the country. I can give you a lot of these question team. Okay, we are. Me so where you bet me a capture because team drainage project. I na drains be any.
Okay.
It is in soon to because the drains were on a channel na to
at the firm.
Am I intimate? That particular place near I no kwa there. Intimate flooding. But what happened? They say because you need to can be you be winning and yet adequate.
Yeah.
And Sikano honest could be narrow. In your deep so. Now you know the pressure in it's it's the 450 it's massive. In fact, I can say it's unprecedented. And flood control program where no government has ever spent that amount of money to fight. Use government of Ghana's money to fight flood.
To say the Moma
yes,
but
it's still not adequate.
Yes, because the Ghanaian people will be interested in the result. At the end of the day, say ensure tour ever Greater Accra, and over the past 3 days, it might be difficult to convince anybody.
The thing about this intervention is that say incident be unhappy not just say there's results, but this one we had the volume of rainfall a toy. Next previously we had the volume of rainfall. Now they compare. What you say the interventions we say abuapa.
Because I can cite one example. Say your friend say Kaneshi First Light. What they call Accra Academy in Nimhono. Nancy Mubeye or project be a word was terrible three days ago.
Oh, I see.
Kaneshi First Light.
I individual projects, I cannot because I'm not the engineer.
Okay.
Yes, but I can find out. Yeah, but all the works I show say when you widen it and there's a smooth flow of water in the channels now, preventing flooding. There's no doubt about that. What is important, they say, you bit me any sika, be me more of these, of your sake, flooding, crack. Especially when we do it and people are not throwing solid waste into the drains, and also clear all our waterways from all impediments like development and structures.
Is it possible, say, within Accra, no? Honorable Boama constituency, one project I would even video about. Is there a list of other interventions within Accra? Man for bits me attested to say indeed. Ye who saw me drainage we were ama nsuo toy no etimi aboa ate flooding situation no eso
bebre apenkwa community say there's
apenkwa.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, this one is Adenta drainage. We nyina first name no honti so to na ha nyina yiri. Dome covert drainage.
Dome?
Yes.
Okay.
We say nyina ni ho. Part of our interventions. Achimota 7. All these are part of our interventions. Madina my hot drainage. First say net. Until to na ha nyina yiri.
Okay.
Yes, our intervention.
Our camera no I will say. There's the camera. And it's
yes. Until no. But first in show to community when nyina ha nyina na yiri. But we no call no channel ni nyina to a particular direction. Ama nyina ho at all. This and many others across the country. I have a list, a long list. Meet me. For their bro WhatsApp needs to be
okay. But going forward, no, because you see, we are in May. Yeah, June, yeah, July, and only in Ghana traditionally say a major, rainy season. And Kakrana yehu from Saturday up till now, any the havoc amount for in Sadi said yehu the past 3 days.
It all depends on the volume. Your volume be or it will be very difficult for our current infrastructure to contain. But given the work we are doing, say the current rainfall urban every year there's a volume be at me twa yana and on the highest. The tour not last a year. I'm hoping say that will be the highest. And nobody are currently in Jumasem some transport links were disrupted and all that. But in the Pengu, so what I say, can contain. But we are also doing more. You see, I say there are projects going on across the country. Widening drains now. So there are some places crying a covet. Won't say now because of increased economic and human activities. No, my covet near year no be some 20 years ago. Outlevel its usefulness. It's become has become the need for us to expand the covet. Some of the interventions that disaster. No. When the experts did the evaluation, they realized that it was from within the Odo Basin, a funding of $200 million, for instance.
$200 million.
It's a guide project. The Greater Accra Resilient Development Project. Within the Inti Abra in so told June 3rd. Now for a long time, now assaulted amana basro. Inti the capacity of the drain or that drain reduced drastically. Na intimi ems fa insuo no nko engogu lagoon ne to epon. Atam na lagoon so no I sorted. Unfortunately at that time so no na tide no so no e bo free empoano ba. Intini be share sa no the huge amount of rain and ABC. Inti since then we've been engaging dredging companies to constantly because
on beti odonim.
Exactly. And since then flooding situation caused by the odor. And no nank a dangerous pa by the many bebree wu ewo Accra no. You know, I reduce the risk of the flooding drastically. But ni nyina nso so ye sika enka ehu hia se be spend. Se ke ade anka sabi ye di ehu ni yi a ye ntutu ngu ye drains mu ni. Sometimes I send you another video bi actual free bushen let's all fa ha ko bonafo tachima ne sunyane nsoto a ne se yire timi e block nipa be 50,000 at a point in time. To say the constituencies for the ade di omo nya pa na ni nyina nso so ye fin so nya constituency for ni na yi ofri ba bi na eba na ni nyina ba hye covet na se enti e pasa nso ni timi enye ni se na afa ho nyina ane ka bi anti move e pasa mi MP ho e be di batem sa enso so na enye me money to the silt. And because it's deep and it's big, it requires huge dredging equipment. You'd be and so hoka be brave.
With a donor plan, and it's a I desalters.
Okay, so that is the plan. You have to continue to desalt until say you more education. For people to stop continue to dump solid waste into it. Now the interventions also are also better. For instance, as part of the interventions, we are going to build what we call detention ponds within the Kobunya area. 2 of them.
Detention pond.
Yeah. Within the other channel, in Sunu free. Mountains more neighbor, a Brie mountains ne. Sometimes grano obi in so to me talk a Brie, then to Accra, and so na yenya flash or a chair be a insu no eba. Okay. Inside detention ponds, na kakra na.
Abefa odonim ko.
Exactly. As part of the Gary project, we are also embarking on a sanitation waste management campaign. With that, we are very hopeful. Say no so no be ma waste no so eswate. Say the be we won't dredge it, continue to dredge it the way we want it.
But we've been told by engineers they say Accra and Kasane because of say a low line, any maybe Accra one in the natural and they prone to flood. And they say you be here maybe or bear 2 or 3 to be able to hold rainfall free a brie or a sunny eban. Say yeshen nyoma and minim say you speak to the technical people, other stakeholder organizations harmony won't edin komo. What do they tell you say you be here to do in Accra once and for all to deal with this situation? Now how much and soon and also be cost? Mount Bibisa, do we know? One big thing I was here, you deal with it me, yeah. We are done with this thing.
I think the Matiti figures be brave. Obviously, there is an engineering solution to the issue. There is an engineer, and what you alluded to is Odona.
Okay.
You can see say a low lying area. And all the so talk it be na to hold low line. And for them to live there peacefully without any issue, we need extensive engineering works. For me, it will not make sense for us to pump in that amount of money. And it will be better for them to
relocate.
For me. And I don't want to commit to people say all sorts of things, but I haven't seen a document that says that we need this amount.
Not yet, to fix it.
But there are several feasibility studies that I've seen that requires a lot of money, and drainage is expensive because it's purely civil works, concrete. And what iron rods, and that's what makes construction expensive. Yeah, but there are several opinions about the figures that is needed. $10 billion in.
But enye sika asoma yewo.
You see how Debbie.
You see how once and for all to commit it and deal with this problem once and for all.
Well, the thing is that you see, as government has a lot of commitments. So government sika 10 billion. People must find some work to do, and you have to build our roads. You have to so there are several competing needs.
Yeah, but the challenge is if you commit to building roads, now flood a bar, it destroys.
I agree with you, and I have made this case to government that there is a causal relationship between. And since it's wash away many of our roads. Yes. So I've been making proposals within government quarters. For instance, that Sika yede kwashe road funding say yenyi bi enfanye drainage. Sika yede sanitation fund, for instance, yenyi bi enfanye drainage. That one I agree with you. And I've been I've been a lead advocate on that since I assumed office, and I was confronted with the issues in our drainage infrastructure. Some of these proposals.
It is the sea ministry and this way the here a garage project no, and no matter say it will be for 5 years.
Yeah.
So detention ponds no. Yes, starting the time being. Do we know?
Construction for. Detention pond later in the year, no.
Later this year.
Yeah, we should be able to start construction. We've been having some challenges in the implementation of the project because that detention pond, land cry, the better cry. No, we've been going back and forth with Land Commission and Atomic Energy, and just we are facing. But by and large, you know, very soon we come to grips with
by end of this year now our project shall say.
Yes.
Okay. In the meaning say and no be a medium to long term 200 million from World Bank, that's why you're ready for for garage project.
Yes, no? Yes, and they are ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Into a free and
this is something that I inherited.
Okay. Okay. In a free summary through June and July, we can say immediate intervention to as a ministry, you know, immediate intervention. No,
immediate intervention will be to do some desilting works along certain channels, which we know that they are a major contributory factor. Also to desilt certain lagoons. Sakumano lagoon say, as I say, desilt. Let's say a team. As I say, a team. Teshi lagoon. As I say, a team. Because in Suni Ba, let's say in Yamba be a Kwagunsua, forces are the court back into the. You know what I'm saying? I dare say, he could just can't. Tina, meeting catch us a Quaco team because when Sakas can be because they're China Quaco team.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to be very careful with my statements. Yeah.
Okay, it is not for me part of immediate solutions. The other thing, and it's in the work about drains are Etaske assembly members say DCs, MMDCs say omuni jumebi. Meaning say there who ministry no na pushy sadia na say to go at flats no omunhwe emungu na sadia we enyina bibi a wo ministry na pushy for sadia na.
Yes, it's been we have been advocating for that, but we are not going to be the one to be implementing.
Okay.
She said district assemblies are the highest planning authority in every district, and all these things that you are talking about are part of the planning of the district. Into almost said the act empower first of all, so who be sit down untimi fiti prekope na nkosi da nkosi ese so koje permit that you can build here. And no, the planning, there's a planning committee who will sit on your request, permit request. No, so I'm okay, baby, land no wa. No, my say, baby, ne fantasy si Diana. But a bit more monkoje. No more almost dying. And I'm a president because be a one why say biano. Yeah, Mbungu. Okay. Ebu onso official be etimi ma permit. Abra ni kwaso ma permit on that area. And the president can say those people too must be penalized.
Baba, LUPSA, that's Land Use and Special Planning Authority. Under who ministry?
There be
any agency under your ministry?
There be. It's under Ministry of Environment.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
LUPSA no.
LUPSA no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So among them issue permits.
They don't issue the permits. They basically do the planning scheme
of cities, exactly. Towns, any other
of their planning scheme, no.
And
the responsibility of the assembly. For instance, building regulations. For instance, we as Ministry of Western Housing, we are, involved in putting together the regulations in our Parliament to so approve. But the enforcement of that regulation is entirely in the hands of the assembly. If you issue permit or request for permit now, a assembly in the SS sitting on now, or mama approval, and Tina president, president I directly say assembly making sure say be yes any consistency because he knows very well so that's their responsibility. Until the task force now president they be district assembly.
But because a sea waterways mono say a course flooding backlash na eba wo ministry including your humble self. Or level of interest in Saudi way ebe.
And that is
why
we
see you on the ground leading and saying say hey, pull this building down. You wait, because you are interested.
I mean, I've been doing that whenever I go on outreach and to inspect these drains and all that. And I see there are several times that I've had opportunity to tell the assemblies to put down structures. There's several times that I've also written because we have no option in that matter. But unfortunately, I'm not by law, I'm not the implementing agency for that. And the implementing agency is not being directed this time by no less a person than the president himself.
You are a cabinet minister. Some have argued say some rhetoric from our president and your first time I hear it. And because I remember say our predecessor Honorable Atachian was in Parliament some time ago, or Kwanzaa agent questions, he gave a similar solution. So we'll be out there to pull burdens. The president is taking.
No. The president. He's a very serious-minded person, and he wouldn't come and stand before the nation and say something. Now, Greater Accra Regional Minister, and so to honor. But I say. Besides saying, Mr. President, do I have the authority to move now? So why not? Yeah, but you see, it also has social implications because so it has social implications. But I'm sure the authorities will deal with it.
But that is where the challenge would then be. Because again, say do level say okay, it doesn't matter whose ox is God. So you're for penny or we are pulling it
is. I believe strongly that the president meant what he said.
It is a kobase a sofeko can be man obekwa can be a man.
I do that or I forfeit my position because I can't go against the directive of the president.
In the Nadia Obedi Obi any Marco
a bedding.
Udru Ramsa site hono, was Sacomono. Who said development air cosono was no that and natural resources.
Forestry.
Forestry. Yeah, but development cost was in baby mammy jina and ended the flats no eba no. Ain't What actions have you taken?
No, I told the
but social level of development now. In
fact, some of them cry. Most of them are squatters. Squatters need to be a bit now. And I with time, you know, because now I sorry we cry. You see, I sorry be hono. It was obvious to say I sorry this since you pay.
I sorry dying.
Esu insumu pay. And kind means me kind. That it is a shared responsibility. Nya dia nipa ba ko because onu kwan na hoden ebes mu bohu da road na aban ekọ so ko bubu o mbeti ase say the ena Ghana aso bibia na the politics wa bubu ya dan ene beto ba tiamu, you know, political figures are always very careful when they are taking very hard decisions, these drivers and all that. Na idea di mpuntu ebeba kumase. And so leaders, they're very careful when they are taking decisions. But this time, it's coming from the president. And those of us that he has appointed us, we have no other option but to follow that directive.
In Accra, because a national capital, a ministry, a war into, yes, even though oversight responsibility of the whole country, you will be a bit more considerate about your green spaces, about maybe to say, Sir Ramza site here, a bois. A business mobile detention points, Nina with the idea, say, see, receptacles be a bit you. Na uncle boom call for dying any other. See, as also within a crap, green areas, panning shada north, and shada north cry. Baby, a year, we also, wait, the year over here, or some near jury, a dying. Indeed, the whole city is becoming a concrete jungle. You've been following conversation around Achimota Forest and the critical role I play in making sure say and I know engineer Kwabene Jeja be a tile baby almost the whole city concrete baby in the ensure toa your free be percolation. It doesn't percolate into the ground. In the few areas a whole green and what's here maintained, there seem to be a conscious effort to at the least opportunity want to sell. Now, man, fool see a dying. Are you worried as Works and Housing Minister
about what?
About how we are depleting in green areas in the city.
I am concerned. I'm deeply concerned because as a planner, vegetation to the district assemblies, even in issuing building permits, there's something that we call site coverage rules.
Okay.
The idea is that if you are whenever you are building, you have to leave a certain percentage of the land space in your plot of land for vegetation, for greenery.
Wow,
now could be a fear. Baby, I cemented.
A tiny baby.
Baby, me feel Kumasi. Maybe they know form kakra and opposite me no need them also no no baby ya talent in so no toa that says that we should leave part of your plot for greenery. We don't enforce that, so I'm worried
and no enforcement, no back to the district assembly.
Exactly this will make sure. But Ghana has a who are Buchinas who sit down. May have managed building projects in America before when I used to live there. And every step of the process, officials from the local authorities will come to certify before you can continue with the next stage of the process. And say give you the permit. Having accepted it now, Abra Green no. Now, Obane say, who say it doesn't reflect on what is on the planner. He won't certify it, so he can't go to the next process. So all these things are in our regulations.
But with this background experience, and I'm not making say one of the things I wish to see to sit in cabinet meetings, the kind of discussions I hear across our cabinet. For more as cabinet ministers, do you peer review? Do you, for example, tell your colleague, local government minister, say, my friend, the assemblies under you are not working.
Oh yeah,
and Nioma way money Nioma was say omoye.
I mean, but as a matter of principle, it happens all the time. I mean, whenever there's the peer review is there, whenever you present a program or whatever, it's you know. Oh yeah. And they are cost of papa.
Why are we not seeing the result? Because obviously, you seem a bit frustrated because. And worried, said wow kind. Because the district assemblies clearly are not doing what they are supposed to do.
Yeah, a lot, and that is why we implemented the district assembly, the decentralization. A lot depends on them, as far as the development of our country is concerned. A lot depends on because they are decentralized. A normal be brave.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Yeah, Bray decided say before Organa decided say because decentralization. No. Maybe we underrated the extent to which that will affect our development trajectory. And I think we need a conversation now for them to really come to terms with the fact that they hold the key to our development effort.
Our colleague, Land and Natural Resources Minister, and may cite you because in the ministry, there was some relation because I don't manage land and forest, and I also hear works and housing, because we assess and all of that. And I say, I'm going to manage in green areas. Nema year, ebeboa so I'm a flooding and more ato aban asase in areas enwosan komunya aban asase, especially the Achimota forest, obesan I reverse all those decisions. Bibi I will support it. Do you think it is good for our country? Say back because of their strategic significance for our city.
Well, are you? Is your question in relation to the Achimota forest or all lands?
Achimota forest plus all state lands are that strategic areas on mine bit many home first.
Well, I don't know about all state lands. As a planner, I will always be for having nature reserve in the city.
In the city.
And that if it is the case that we are to Achimota forest, it will hamper the ecology of our city. Minister thinks that when he reverses it will help her. He has my support.
He has your support very well. And I don't think what will be there? So their own and I will be out of
reserve one everyone.
You will be our own talk.
Osei.
You will be our own talk.
That's just kind of you could tell Drew many have I said there are other places also as well.
Very well. Okay. Inti, let me come back to some of the messages Yensa Aka, and then I'll read some of them for you. Na yetimi atwa so Ekosiisen suni ehaya Asempa 94.7 FM. And this one says, Obi, we have resilience to flooding. How is his ministry ensuring that these unpleasant developments are halted? Or meaning wetlands in the city, apart from Ramsar side, are there other wetlands in Accra city?
Oh yeah. I mean, there are places places swampy.
Okay.
Reserve will say designated as Ramsar site, but in planning terms, no. We say that you can say sit down, and I believe that's. Well, we can engage the institutions that are responsible for that, and basically, is the district assemblies who should protect these nature reserves. Yeah, I mean our mandate, my to take any action being that but because of fire, and we are concerned of this flooding. Our job in flooding is the infrastructure.
Drains.
Exactly. That's our job. But when the drains are not there, not flooding the bar, any problem. But to make sure, flooding the man, and that's why we take that I've already said, it's not in our
Obi, I heard the president say that they've constructed about 19 kilometers of drains in Accra. Ask the minister, is that true?
It's across the country. And out of that 450 investments. In fact, some of them are still ongoing. Some of the projects are still ongoing because the minimum starting term, mobilization issues and all that. Some of them are still going. But as at the time, end of year last year, now 19 kilometers of drains, new drains, and also 1,000 kilometers of desalting.
But for some interventions, one can be worse.
Absolutely.
Than the Yehunan saying.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely.
Where's Obi? Ask the minister about the Garrett project. The project has been active for the past 2 years. How soon should Ghanaians, especially those living along the Odo River Basin, expect to see some major interventions under the Garrett project? When will the actual civil works commence under this project? And that's another message on Garrett, Honorable. I think where you are know that, but Nipan is saying Busa say Omua eti along the Odo River Basin, no. The Ben will be major interventions under the
construction under the project. You see, World Bank funding, yana enye betesa. So a very cumbersome process. Answer na ibi release is come out na enome bu higher. For instance, these detention ponds here make us say nya asase cry nya no. Yes, settle asase no. It impede process no. Baby, for instance, one of the key interventions is what they call performance-based dredging works and order. Before Ubetimi starting, no, I started the contract administration process and all that. No, so when you baby and no, ma say delays no, buy. I think I started rather, but per our program needed. Towards the end of the year, no, we are starting all this construction. Dredging, you say, from July, August, me sure say na, because we are going through the procurement processes with the World Bank, and once that is finished, now we will to select a contractor who can do that.
But short-term interventions, so say I don't know the dredging and I'm because desalting,
desalting and dredging.
I don't know, is it happening? And I'm over started.
Yeah, it can't be that the way we dispose of waste now. It has become necessary that we do it continuously. You understand what I'm saying? But Abrebia no ye Jessica any edekoye. Enti egusuni finance can say be Jessica nenka enka me mo GD pass it me this year, for instance, if we were able to do the sorting in major drains and the lagoons and baby see temania they doing and so better drastically.
For ministry, is funding a problem for the ministry? For example, you name say majority salaries and emolument, goods and services. Ministries be like money is for capex, capital 50 million I must spend this so far. A G projector, I just a donor funded.
Ministry.
Yes.
For instance, the road fund. It's a dedicated source of funds every month. You know, say this amount of money is coming up between a year. We don't have that. We don't have that. So, and that's why initially I told you, say I've been advocating for like
when you are dedicated fund.
Yeah, we are talking about, for instance, a drainage fund that we can say. Road fund, Sikano, be in fact 20% interventions that can,
But how about if I argue, say you were ABR, because I will share the new tax handles nearby on petroleum now it be a pollution, desalting near the cost now, because it run a call winning. Indirectly, someone dedicated source of fund be.
But it's not our fund.
Okay.
It's not our fund.
Okay.
We don't manage the fund.
Okay.
So this say you make a case to finance minister say my size can be drainage and I say baby. Yeah. But where the point I was making earlier and say when at the end of the day, if say 20 million an hour, say this is what I have for every month or every year, so you can plan with it.
What it means is a major project, capital intensive project, which is sea defense near the Adena ministry and on funding different.
And also for the government of Ghana.
Sea defense.
Yes. And these are specific projects. And I can tell you that these are very expensive projects. And basically to protect the lives and the livelihood and property of the people living along the coast.
And the Keta the latest here then.
Keta Diano, Yeguso. We have been challenged Kakra because very cumbersome process to access funds lately. Yes, but that is currently what we are going through to access the funds. For the
elaborate process.
There's a new Public Financial Management Act. It's quite elaborate, and the idea is to ensure value for money. Yes, so you have to do feasibility studies and all that. Previously, in the previous administration, that was not done. So, but this time, it's quite a process. And
the Ketadi and Mugusa process.
I'm unable to.
You're unable to say. Okay. One other thing in Sweden that Ghana for we now come as housing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, as a ministry, in terms of public housing, affordable housing, even before say baby di saglemi home common, general affordable housing in our country. Is there anything you can report on? Say ABR over the past 5 years, the ministry I take you over. You took over what the 1 year, right?
Yes.
What the 1 year? In the ministry I take you over 1 year, this and this and this are what we have to show in terms of public housing. Baby how?
Okay, thank you. There's a housing deficit of 1.8 million housing units.
Yes.
Now, before you kakra, you said, this is 60% of Ghanaians cry there. I buy more support to cry now. On 1% me for my whole day. And it is 35 now. In effect, this is a government, a more free accommodation, which you don't have the money now. It's only 5% of Ghanaians who can on their own access housing. Rich people like you, Obi. When I move to me, when I enter the ministry and I look at efforts that governments over the years have made towards the provision of affordable housing, and when it's different from mine.
Yes.
So we say affordable housing when you can spend up to 30%
of my salary
of your salary
on housing,
whether through rent or through mortgage. Yes. That means I spend 30% of my affordable housing. So currently, and I realize, all efforts by government over the years has been that government is directly investing in housing. Where President Kofo affordable housing program here, Hipiska, and the education said to say affordable housing.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. In Titama, when you financing affordable housing in this country has been a challenge over the years. So when I entered the ministry and I was confronted with the statistics, and I realized there are certain key components in the housing delivery system. Like land, for instance, is a very important component. And infrastructure, water, electricity, roads within an estate, and so land cost. And the building materials. You see, I say, building materials. We know very well that most of our building materials are imported.
Yeah.
And with the current global, what do you call it, iron rods and all that. Yes. So, I look at all these things and I say, no, there are certain things that we can do
Ekosiisen On Asempa
ensure the kind of affordable, decent, quality, affordable housing that Ghanaians are looking for. First of all, there are some land, public lands, where the government can provide,
give out.
And so the government will absorb that. And also provision of infrastructure. So what we are doing is that we are having a private sector-led affordable housing program where government will provide the land.
What you try acquiring the
Canadian? Why acquiring the Canadian? And as developer, no. So when we have an engagement with you, you come in and just build a house.
No.
Government is absorbing land, infrastructure, and all that, no, can constitute about 80%
of the cost.
And friend is saying, developer the bar, no what we seen and he's not going to build any expensive ABR. He's making sure say basic so that we can have a situation where a house can cost still expensive. Then we are working actively with Ministry of Finance and other development finance institutions, AFD and World Bank and all that, to do a mortgage arrangement so that public servants like teachers, like nurses, doctors can spend about 20 years, get 20-year mortgage and even more. So by the time we sign up, say we talk that way, now we shall see it to monthly a year.
And at least every month, say 30% of the salary.
Exactly. So that within 20 years, a new project as for this program in Pokuase Amasaman. Yes. Assassin the house. So we'll try new interchange now. You're right, sir.
How many acres?
That's about 200 acres.
200 acres.
Yes, that's our new program that and they are currently going through the necessary statutory what do you call it? Approvals with Ministry of Finance. Once we start, and this how South Africa did it. Mandela built about 1 million houses in 5 years. Yes. If you go to Cote d'Ivoire, that's the same program they are doing.
And recently, Egypt and so.
Egypt, we are drawing from experiences from other countries, and out of that, if they develop this program,
real estate developers are ready to partner. Government on this, and they are prepared to build and sell at the cost now. Okay.
Yes.
But I also recall, again, I'll take you back to your predecessor, because Ghana for 18 might say, hold on, this might not necessarily be new, especially the mortgage arrangement with the Ministry of Finance. Or predecessor, similar things, if not the same. But how should we be confident?
What we are doing is new in the ministry.
Okay.
Yeah, especially in terms of our engagement with the developers.
Okay.
I mean, for some time, I think there have been efforts to bring some mortgages. Yeah. But at the challenge of our inability to provide a strong mortgage regime in this country, because Ghana, most of our banks are commercial banks.
Yes.
And commercial banks, our main source of income. Speaking to you, I spoke about World Bank. I spoke about AFD.
AFDB.
Yeah, not AFD.
Okay, AFD.
Okay. French development.
France
exactly.
Development.
Yeah. So, French on.
Kakra.
Yeah. Yeah. They are able to lend long term. Exactly. So that's how we are working to make sure that we get some long term mortgage.
Yeah. It is Obi Busau say honorable. Great idea. Model no looks practicable. A bit to me, but I don't know what's the government focus on this when there is Saglemi rotting away. Then I'll be catching Nipakrono.
Looking into Saglemi. And you say Jano, Amana, I say. You see, it's a very complicated transaction, and I can tell you that it's before cabinet now. we were looking at various options. Very soon, cabinet will make a decision, and I will be able to make a public announcement. Yeah, but we are looking at.
But that's all court. It is still a subject of litigation in court.
It is, but notwithstanding. We will go ahead and take a decision and make sure that located. So we are looking at the end of the day, we want to take an action that will not let Ghanaians be shortchanged. And but as I told you, it's before cabinet now. And very soon we'll come to grips with it.
The last video of the place now, it's been completely run down. Meaning say, we might need double the amount to fix it.
On Asempa.
Well, the engineers will advise, but it's better we do the right thing. Yeah, I mean, it's not my making. Yeah, I just.
I excited about Pokwasi Amasaman project, Dabain or Munshe name said rail construction. Besha. So what I say, move go through the statutory approval.
And on a delay, Mrs. Say. And it's not something that it's a public private partnership arrangement, and there's a new law on it.
New PPP law
act, and it's quite a procedure to go through. And this is the first time it's been.
It's never saying how many are you envisaging?
We are envisaging about 8,000 housing units.
8,000.
Yeah, but it will be more of apartments because of it's a prime land. Exactly. So that area, I think, is more advisable to do vertical development.
In the best council flats, maybe.
Well, don't call it council flat, apartment. Council flat there.
That's a council flat. You say apartment.
Yeah, what the fourth? What man call a year? By law, you're supposed to provide elevator.
Yes, that's a bit more provided.
And the management
of the elevator.
And also so yes, sir. Akwe bi also. Ntina empese tintin do no na, Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at say ABR first 8,000 obviously will not be enough. Yeah, can't.
It will not be enough. In fact, another 200-acre ladder, and also out of that, we are hoping to have single units. Single and vertical development. Some will be vertical, some will be also detached and semi-detached building typologies. Yeah, and we are working on. There are several other programs too that we are working on. Some lands to also build some 5,000 somewhere, 5,000 somewhere. Into Kakra.
There is a question here on Saglemi, and obviously when Saglemi comes up, a strike some emotional chord in people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes maybe I watch TV or social media and videos maybe from Saglemi, you're like, wow. I mean, how would any country worth its salt commit monies into such a project? And I don't think it's the first time I have a cabinet. It's something that predates you coming to the ministry. But what do you think really is the problem? Like I say, complicated. I agree, but why has it been difficult to crack that problem? Because 6 years is so much. It's too long a time.
I mean, if you allow me, let's leave it here because the Asempa court. One we are now canceling bina, and that's the bottom line. Because it's complicated, you're going to have to say this and that. I don't want to go into the detail. The person in Ghana for ETIASE, I hope I see him. Say I did that bank so. Say Ghana Sika taxpayers
department. A department under your ministry.
Yes.
Good. New Rent Act. No, okay, it's a bill. You're passing into act. Where is it now? When you say a bill, is it in Parliament?
Currently, we are doing a cabinet approval to revise the old bill, old law, which is about 60 years old. Yeah, and when him says 60 years there, and given our current housing situation, and rest of time, we can deal with the prevailing circumstances. the Ghanaians are facing now. So, you need approval from cabinet. We are doing state very important organization which made very important contributions to the bill. We are not any attorney general drafted legislation. Now the parliament.
Now the proposals we heard about say 2 years, 3 years rent advance will be outlawed. They will happen, right?
Yeah, but it's the current law outlaws. He says 6 months.
6 months.
And now I buy a mom rase. Ultimate charge. If any say 6 months. My bow. Or see there be 6 months and you won't mean to. Now me. Because a Danny baby, why maintain to 6 months? Another person, etio, or no, who's a car with me to you. Not what far a tree, I could landlord and say, oh, so in your crowd there, me, mamma, 4 years to cry. Renters don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Ukoeno, Pinsua, landlord, or Jenny Diana. I didn't have it. No, I was working with me back referee with you, but I'm going to family down, so it's a very dicey situation. And that is why we need extensive consultation to come out with an arrangement. For any simple matters. So what's your so we score? And that will be near Juma pay. Yeah, every month be an utia. Landlords now or providing it down. Oh no, he has to pay for his investment. Be a koji loan or DSC. Now I say, 1 month, now they are there. Or no, and because he has a choice, because 1 year we be we might when we're able to close the housing deficit. And we are looking at the circumstances. Then we are the current constraints. This bill will address the current constraint. Then it will also allow for capital recovery. So the will be also need that. Also mean it's a balancing act situation.
Associations. But around here, an extensive discussion on rent cost in Ghana and the fact that we share the young graduate where we school onye adwuma e was coffee up 2 years 3 years advance at the Kojedan. That's roughly anything close to 20,000 Ghana cedis. It is a huge issue in our country. I mean, from where you sit, no be some information only get that for real estate for didn't come out. Or major issue the cost of raw materials is obviously those things that come up every now and then. Not me stress it because Obia USB one thing I will be who I quite and what now what majority of houses in New York majority at least Oko Worcester
and because of the climate conditions.
Yes, but the point is
Oko Florida and California, yes, because they have different climate conditions. Yes. Normally you see concrete.
But even in California, you would see a lot of the high-rise buildings. Because at least from what I saw in San Diego, including my school, I made them in Sabo.
Just has escaped me.
Plywood.
Yeah, plywood. Plaster, they call it plaster board. Yes, America they have a different name for it. So necessarily.
Okay, but concrete.
No. But wood is a huge component of their buildings.
And wood, high in abundance. Can't we have a rethink around how you see a dying in this country? I bet me make good use of your raw materials to bring the cost of our.
I'm with you. I'm not even looking at wood. Because wood also has its own issues when it comes to Ben bricks.
Bricks netia kokoni di trap way. Okay.
Na no cement womu ebi kura cement ni. Na eno would see a dan. Would see dan wo shema.
Emu nyunyu.
There was several advantages. Mr. Kosindum, golden project, yeah. But Ghanaians, many of us do not accept it. Into money to me, you say. Naka ade ake ya accepting na yedi ye dan. Naka nipa bebre yusu a. It will encourage production, not mass production. Instead of
but what would we do to get people to make it a mainstream thing?
I've been advocating, and in fact, a couple of weeks ago, I met with certain players in the industry, and we use that product.
Now, some more planners, many engineers, no, you say you were building codes. You'll be a fan of building codes. At least from the little I've heard about that, no, in the Ghana and Kasasa country, we have our building code. In the say you see Diana, I was said Diana height. One of the issues about with Saglemi, Diana height crowd contractors, they see Diana, into we know see a code. Can't we have something in that code to say, Maya, we decide what we want to do. In the end, no, say you see a dying tenor. I will say almost 6 bent bricks. Can't we do
specification for various building materials that you can use? But it will not. It doesn't say we're not changing material. That has its own implications. Yes, that has. For instance, our new affordable housing program that we are doing. I'm insisting that at least 30% of the raw materials must come from local. Exactly. The idea is to kakra. I've spoken to Ministry of Education. Spoken to the Minister for Education, the Honorable Educhum, for instance, and I told him that the schools now they should make sure that we use our bend blackly. I've spoken to the Honorable Ajimamenu Health Minister that the chip compounds now
bend
bricks. The idea of all this engagement that I'm having is to let Ghanaians develop the taste, the interest for it.
And can we say the state-led affordable housing project,
I'm insisting on that.
I'm
saying about at least 30% must come from it.
Why shouldn't it be 100%?
Well, I mean, somebody can also come and say, honestly, what technology is cheaper than that. So why are you compelling someone to use this? So, but at least. Next one say baby inquiry and what me correctly easily. Yeah. So I'm insisting that at least 30% must be bend bricks. Yeah. And I've been advocating since I've visited many sites where they are producing these bend bricks in Ashanti region, in Central region. Clay.
And can't you? Because I know, sir. Your advocacy skills then are there so but say at cabinet no can't we mainstream it and say new ministries building at UBC, new department agencies buildings at UBC, Yamfa bend breaks in see. Those are government of Ghana.
It's an idea project. That we can is worth considering.
And I want to give back to my country Ghana. If the government can make cheap mortgage through banks, I can assist to use the youth who are unemployed to get jobs through this program. Jones, general contractor, New York, or the number account. Maybe I'll forward that number to you.
No problem.
Moneno Eddie and Komowe say, Obi again. There is nothing complicated about Saglemi housing project. It just proves the savagery of democracy. No country got developed by the kind of democracy we are practicing here in Ghana. Saglemi being left unoccupied after 6 years is a big shame and a blot on our conscience as a people. Look, President Mahama didn't use his money, his personal money to construct Saglemi. He used our taxpayers' money. Why? That's Dr. Dakwa, or a medical doctor, a Washington Works department, and also a department under your ministry, I suppose.
Yes.
Also, years back, the PWD were apt and very up to the task in such situations as floods. Or it has also been bequeathed to, okay, that's on a lighter note, Dr. Dakwa. Now, was sending me a picture of Rwanda, a housing project. I will say, this is what Rwanda is doing for its citizens in rural areas. They call them model villages. Each family gets a free furnished house, a dairy cow, poultry project, and irrigated land. These model villages have a school and clinic on site. This is real empowerment, not some propaganda. And the meaning say Rwanda the end it looks really good. I mean, I'll forward the picture to you. Now what Dr. Dakwa sent. We say Obi, the knee-jerk approach towards issues of national interest is one of the main things bedeviling this country. We are busy. It's obvious we pay people with the taxpayers' money only to cruise around and talk big and talk with little or no work done. I may not be a crystal glazer, but trust me, we'll be here next year discussing floods and loss of lives as well as properties of gargantuan amount on Saglemi housing project. We are just not serious as a country. Simple. Jomo Pokwase Festus and on the way up praying. Okay, now Drew Safo says chipboard is the name locally. Okay, I hear you. Thank you. Where's Obi? Ghana should look at container structures. They are modern, quick to put together, and cheaper. Another problem is the self-contained structures. Build high-rise unit 4 to 6 floors to save land and maximize on the number of units per plot. I think that the minister to help curb the deficit in housing. The population is growing, but we have limited land resources. Since most people are building single-family homes that takes care of just one family, we should make good use of our land. We should also think about vegetation as well. George Neokaite, Chicago. Where's Obi? There are no national problems. We only have local problems. If our local authorities continue to operate as they are doing now, not even all the oil from Saudi Arabia and Russia can abate the quote madness in spatial development in this country. Inti Akwesi, thank you. Reiterating the relevance of our MMDAs in this country. Good afternoon, Obi. If there is no dedicated funding for his ministry, then why keep it as a ministry? Jello in Accra. Obi, good afternoon. These assemblies are ministries that are to work in concert to mitigate the perennial flooding in Accra and other big cities are just shifting blames. It's sad. I have a feeling not a single building will fall per the president directive. Mark my word. Kweku Owusu ewo koforidia and on the way our brain. Obi, the bane of our underdevelopment is dysfunctional MMDAs. Once we have a solution for this, development will kickstart rapidly from bottom to the top. Our MMDA's appointment must change. It should be open for election and qualification criteria must be very stringent. Thank you for your message as well. Where's Obi? The flooding in Accra is not about building on waterways. It is filth. Yoku from Jowolo. Western Housing Minister, the past Works and Housing Minister Samuel Atachia said that the redevelopment of the Nima and Mamobi area will give meaning and beauty to the present vision of inner city and Zongwe development. Obi, do you remember this promise by Atachia? The future is pregnant. Prince Henry Ewokoforidia. Obi, okay, that's Gastiman. Nyabotre. Obi, please ask Honorable Asenso if there is a problem with Saglemi and is it being investigated? What of the Otun 482 housing in Kumasi? It appears it has been completed but not in use. Nana Amponsa Bidiakon Edie Shalom Obi. A strange building in Ghana is too expensive. I'm a real estate developer in Ghana with building plans from Finland. I wish I can tell you the frustration I go through by renting my houses for 6 months. Some tenants are difficult to deal with. Charlie. Now they put there 6 months. Hey, I think you should allow the minister to tell the good people of this country what the 450 million Ghana cedis was used for, which particular project and which areas was it used. Ghanaians want to know because we haven't seen the impact. Alhaji Hamza, the minister has gone through the list of some of the project. Obi, I don't agree with the minister about the rental issue. I'm doing some project in Ghana. My aim is to rent it 1 month rent and 2 months security because it is hard for beginners to get 2 years deposit. Hey, so there Asempa Papa. There was only needing income because we wait to see the 1 month rent there.
That's why it's a commercial, so you should do it and make it money.
Yeah. Wow. One man they not over one call for power. Then the whole unique selling proposition, no. Say oh the ultimate see diamond one man. That should be some really good news. Really, really good news. We say Obi, please. So why are MPs giving 2 years rent? Equals phobia and on the way up. Ekosiisen the high Asempa 94.7 FM. Many honorable minister in charge of Western House and MP for Bantama constituency and aiding. We are just about wrapping up on today's interview. Kofi Ameyah will say, Obi, please tell Honorable Asenso that he's doing very, very well. We said, good afternoon, Obi, my brother. I'm pleading with the Greater Accra NPP delegate they should vote for these people who can help the region. Okay, Daila Ipaka and Rahel Tutu and Grace Achampo. I hear you. Kofigo and Udiwe Abba. Kofigo Yadase. Papa. Good afternoon, Obi. What is the ministry doing about landlords and landladies taking 2 years rent? Some Tuga in Alajo, Honorable Iyano Dada. We say generations of their livelihood. Greetings to Honorable Alexander Kwame Nafenyo Makin and Kwame Opasco Ewo in Sawim and on the way our brain. Honorable Inti, finally answer your message to Ghanaians, because after the Ebe June and July, what would you tell the Ghanaian people like it's here when we
yo Obi Midase, my message is simple. Any diem. I'm say what a nyoma bakwa ya na di nya wo Africa. And he say yes bibia ya ban. Bibia ya ban. Enti no bi wo kra na ade a yeso no tu ho na mo no. Weekend bia no obekwa akopa adwuma bi wo restaurant bi no paper form.
Yeah.
So when I mean was Cassidy, Papa was Cassidy, she thinks or he thinks that she has to contribute.
Yeah.
Oh, there is some sort of personal responsibility within their system. Ahano, inibisa. Entino, bakron all tumura egunsium no. Unim se and non ultimately no, and the contribute to. Timesre say everybody ewo asede say esoso ye towards the development of our country. Enwura na ye tugu form, ye tugu ensuum misrese yenjai. Mi giri se obia ye na juma said ye say ye na sa ban so ye ne dia. Mi giri se ye puntu no ne enkoso na ye pe wo Ghana ha ne bibrem no mam no. Mi giri se because asin said the pace ekoso. And so that's my short message for my listeners.
Wow, Omonso obviously o madan esisi waterways mu no. Because for them no insuo tobia no omonsa den omonso no egujem.
We don't seem to have any other choice. Is a pebe before tana. Na do no because the papa kuno no kwa sebi ahotre anase ho kwa satisfaction bi na or onya, but ono kwa satisfaction no is a hindrance or is a problem for the rest of the world, I mean the country. And you know I will advocate for that if that is possible.
Agencies under your ministry, meaning PWD agency being you.
Rent control.
It's
a limited liability company. If I AES so cry say limited liability company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But they all report to the Minister of Works and Housing, right?
Yes, operationally and financially to Ministry of Finance and the SIGA public enterprises.
SIGA.
Yeah.
But State Housing seems to be doing well. Secret near then.
I think it's management. Before the president assumed office, State Housing was virtually dead. The workers there were not being paid. Time was working for Fannie Mae, who are involved heavily in housing finance and all that. And he's been using internally generated funds to oh yeah baby and I've been even after speaking in the government circles say more given what they are doing with this
project, why not hand it over to them then? asase wo ho abanye twa kwan de omo a dina na wo se wo musi. That would be another way to build on.
They will certainly be part of the developers.
Okay.
Yeah, but you see, we are government, and we deal with government companies and private sector.
Yeah.
And you can say the state house in Kwabra, private sector, or and our didn't so be a woman do one about a competition. No be it leads to efficiency and all that. And you know, start kakra. Because I don't think that they have a lot of money to start mass construction at the moment.
Yeah.
Unless government, which is the shareholder, provides some money.
Provide the capital.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well. In the PWD, so what to say?
Yeah, PWD. In fact, PWD. First, it was the foremost infrastructure company for the country. In fact, it's probably the oldest company, institution in Ghana, the department in Ghana. First in your road construction, it was formed in 18th century.
Wow.
Yeah. Ministry of Roads, Highways, a year from. First, transport, airport, it was time, you see, the only manage government bungalows now. Public officials team. You see, no one or more.
Omoya say repairs be no makoye.
Exactly. We manage repairs be and the crown is hard. They hardly get the funds to do it. So I've started the process. I would have wished to say come back process ne do baby and commit me enya announcement. I don't want to preempt it, but I'm so that it can properly function. As
and the kind of changes would lead into us seeing PWD on then almost be competing for public works and PWD
to be well, their operations are different from state houses. Okay. State housing is a developer. They construct facility management company.
Okay.
Just like we have
broad money
at this. That's what that's solid. Where expertise, power, more is amazing.
PWD,
and that is why I'm encouraged to do something to revamp the institution to a state of the art. No, a correct time is to see a young lady bina or artist or architect or.
But you appoint the head of that institution. And the president does that through you.
Well, it's the government. It's the government, yeah.
Okay. Well, I asked that question because we all knew the state of an institution, be to say Ghana Publishing Company, for example. You know, now they have a great story to tell. Maybe 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you bet me who PWD doing that. Depend on the leadership.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
The Honorable Francis Asenso Boache, a Works and Housing Minister, MP for the Bantama constituency. Ekosiisen Suni. Mamin Kaimo say, we will get into the organizer or say a preview will join us. Harriet, Nana Sewa, Onu Etakra region. All of them will join us since we any been waiting come on phone or then and a host of others here won ABD and Como. Stay tuned. Na yentie we yemra sisi ayeba
wo yare a enwampa ko Agbeve Herbal Hospital na wo betna si ahwe wo ma ene onana no Agbeve Herbal Hospital
ehɔ na amanum bonso da fam kra
ade amakohunu no medi wo ho adanse da
na se Agbeve Herbal Hospital de wo na de ultra modern laboratory ene electrocardiogram machine papa ade yehwehwemu na me say no illness or disease can hide scan crown wo twa wankasa woni sema wo hwebie awo na wo pe be ma wo do brada diabetes, stroke, hypertension, typhoid, malaria, prostate. Ebi kura wankasa kura unimu yare na sunya kodru Agbeve Herbal Hospital hwa. Efidie
Asempa FM.
No nampa he. OPD nie ansana to wards. Ohoye neat. Akra wo so utuem last stop. Kumasenso kwa mwa himfie no opposite hwa. Bibia na no afre won. 0302. Fo nyina nkoja yaresa.
Onia HD Plus dear, 2 menu crow. Who to miss search for so reverse. Esa recording show a winning Jehopa. Say so download my HD Plus on mobile devices so. Now we'll link no more HD Plus decoder noa. Busumi bia, winya free data. Now they are shit TV or baby bia. Commodity TV de la bia and chain and electoral and crabata bia. Munako to HD Plus decoder. Nenya TV no so to me yet ya upe bia. HD Plus.
Enu obi a wo ye adwuma mpo ehwe se ode ne ho be hye wiase a daniel computer yimu. Enu nti na make for Uniat edi amount. Uniat Practical Institute of IT and Entrepreneurship. Programs are edim puntuo ni yedie ba enkwa no mo ye. Ebi te say computer basics and office administration, graphic design, video editing and 3D animation, software engineering, network and cyber security engineering, ethical hacking, artificial intelligence and robotics, PLC programming, computer hardware and mobile phone technician, online business and forex trading. Na the ed will you nationally recognized with CPIP certification. Ubesenya travel opportunities, startup initiatives for be obey successfully. Your weekend, evening and a regular classes into Uniat and American formal. And our friend 0547 966 966 0547 966 966. Accra, Shishaya, our data house, Asylum Down, Runabout, Kumasi, Shishaya, our tag junction, Anako Unia.com, UNIYAT.com. Unia, creating Ghana's top innovators through IT and entrepreneurship.
Hey driver, you need brepa. Option na say enyi so afa esi kama esisi a.
Ati sa peka from my.
Mesra mo munya botre ma menka wo. Ebi ebeje so. Ya nya botre say.
Obuakra.
You need mate batteries. All sizes for all vehicles. And speed mate oil. Unti, and what bejo passenger for kwem. Amom duoduo wa. Wonim gu asese. Speed mate oil no. E fully synthetic.
Ewunia, for speed mate battery mami. Na me from komra sesi a. We are straight to Irata Motors. No copper speed mate battery. And oil ni nyina.
And ye Irata Motors. And the accredited agents ni nyina.
Ebusiafo aso hwehwe nemba bi atode a show business ase obese show business ne mokina ana sa openema foforo de agu office ana wo fie de aye adwuma ana ne madada na wo use na enso atese ne a wo ye adwuma office a wonya laptops any printers at all fesika kakra bi betoto nema 43143 when they aso be download your computer app no e iOS ana Android obeti ahwehwe your internet so www.compugana.com.
Asempa FM.
Yarie yo yarie yase abusua yarie koko bi tete wama usisi ya woyana enya wo fichi komu ye basa ma enya na wayase ya woya anase yarie ma wo honam ene wo na nyina ya woya ama ya na ayetitiriti ene wo how to atwa zawa plus eya bibidura etumi koko ene honam ya wo papa nubuna ne nuanunu a wodi ayenti eboa ma wo fichi kromu ya wo ebrase na esiesie nipadua no amwagina brana zawa plus betimi aye adwuma na ma wo sesi a ama ho ato dumienu entimi numbi bisa zawa plus ewo obedia kings walk nana boache heba ene tinatet zawa plus ewo 055 922 2769 and 055 667 5348 wo ben abeka post office FDA agye adwedie nkratuo yi atum.
Hey, lala didi lala. Wa worry asodie. Na me de ye mea. Africa Queen Mackerel bonejuma wo sisi emedwane ne de ye stronko. Enam no so hemuma. Na me kyerese nam panko a. Wa wo beti ase. Na wo be check so.
Papa, oh hima. Me do.
Me kyerese. Jollof, Gary photo, rice and stew. And pisini gravy de. Africa Queen Mackerel ni mo. Intimi nyina wo.
Ampa.
Africa Queen Mackerel. Shawenum keke. Nam papa no.
Asempa FM.
Africa Queen.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new.
Osei Ecobank, ye cruising.
Bonsu bet me a cruise one new car say yes second hand. Why your mouse special discounts. Ecobank side and she share pabe boa with your car no kenyina. Your mount interest rate and boa from cry. Ebe bring when so. Oh, so when your accounts were Ecobank and money how cry. Sa kwenye da homo bia. Entien so saka no dae keke. Abebwe wie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa ko Ecobank nkrabata bebia na busa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hey, you're the up and coming landlord. Who died yes where you?
Kwame, I don't mean you.
Akmiako, Ghana, Papa, and Wakadia, assume Ghana for.
And can you say animal dear in so a boy?
A near the Fudiachi, Nanko Toddy Bon in net name Sundachi. Fred 0544 338041. Say a metal trusses, roofing sheet, plasterboard and a POP India. Fred Rocksters, no one chowing to
28th May 2022 dear. From Habaya Dankasa. Make come to the war. 2022 UEFA Champions League final. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. 13-time champions. 6-time champions. And 8th winning. The headquarters of Ghana Sports. Asempa 94.7 FM. And our #1 radio station. Atumuro. Yadi brewo temania kra. Wakra no. Mayensia wa Jiwa's Lounge, Bar and Restaurant. Our my 7 roundabout. At the same time, Watema. Mayensia wa Parsons Bar and Restaurant. Community 10. Aye. Yekukuru giant screen and see one watch a match and live. Send live comment to Abrobia. Asana match and a crab 7 p.m. No Fiano Panwa. Yeah, dear good dear who to Abeshasia what you was lounge the Passions Bar. Our musical chair as a terra. You bet chat diami and Sakwa. And Nika Samba couldn't say, oh, Babio Babahon. Yeah, man, a special treat. Assign the best dressed lady in Jesse. It is your favorite club, Jesse Nienshia. UEFA Champions League final. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Live was some perfect. And yeah, don't FM. Share what you was lounge. Bar and restaurant. Massive runabout. Any Passions Bar and Restaurant Community 10. DSTV ni Go TV Kanya. And Mekua SCA CBN Sune. Nadum Garlic Bitters. Nafa SV Capsules and then a syrup. 10x bet. 28th May 2022 dear. From Habaya Dankasa. Make come to the war. 2022 UEFA Champions League final. Winning. The headquarters of Ghana Sports. Asempa 94.7 FM. And our #1 radio station. Atum 106.3 FM. Sunny and Osasiano. Yeah, cricket is now forming a grand style. Nafi. Everything na dobro. Yeah, the Brema. My show. Parsons Bar and Restaurant Community 10. You could crew giant screen and see one watch a match and live. I sent a live comment to Abrobia. And Sana match and a crab 7 p.m. No Fiano Panwa. Yeah, dear good dear who to Abeshasia what you was lounge the Passions Bar. Our musical chair as a terra. You bet chat diami and Sakwa. And Nika Samba couldn't say, oh, Babio Babahon. Yeah, man, a special treat. Assign Exam FM. And yeah, don't FM. Share what you was lounge. Bar and restaurant. Massive runabout. Any Passions Bar and Restaurant Community 10. Diet Franco Air Condition. MG. NFA Mozart Beds.
The man, I'm going to pay my rent. You haven't heard of rent to own? Rent to own? Well, under the Plant City Extension Project, and it's all yours. 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom houses, plus .city. Or call 05555 30300 0577 911101 or 055 7054 635. Plant City Extension Project, shaping Ghana's urban future. I'm moving into my you better.
After roofing and a ceiling. Na me contract anon so say. Me feni nyina enkodan rocksters. Won so wo kromo pa, wo dwen ho sen.
Wo contract an wo nimne akọ. Ghana ha de e ba no quality pa ne ho akade. Asum Ghana for.
Enka ye say ya no mu die nso ebo.
Eni adufudi achi na nkoto ade bonen. Free rocksters na won twa wontum.
Miminde Bia 12:30. Shamini adorable ladies. Abra yet 94.7.
Always admired one person in football, David Beckham.
Kayo, Miminde Bia 12:30. A ladies' time on Asempa 94.7. It will be sweeter than.
New system. Abusumi pinio bia enya ready. Tia siemedo.
Nyami yiye esne bibia. Abusua watanum Hepa Plus mixer no. Won sesika hospitals. Wo save e de ade foforo. Entime ma no mpafie ha. Won so beye Hepa Plus wife. Na bwa no. Hepa Plus mixer. Apen for abato mo manufo ne nkwada woni fiedum yenu ka ho. E pharmacies chemical ne Hepa Plus mixer. E ma pomdina mapa.
FD ahwehwe sa ejedi nkrato yi mu afa.
Ne awupe biara. Asempa, baby, I will be Asempa FM, Asempa FM 94.7.
Nyina asane so mama kwa babio emfa momra Ekosiisen dwumadi regional elections baso ene Ochina Remo on Adum FM, Asempa FM, and Afi Adum TV into Monshanenso and Fa MIA. Let me say a happy birthday to George AEC, and this is from the communications team to you, George AEC PRO Edema. The Central Region Delegate Conference now has been postponed. Now, it was scheduled to be held Ochina Ewudunkwa on a thing, but the idea of postponing Central Region Delegate Conference. No, we a simple statement and as a short statement. Chairman Akwaba Ekosiisen Suni.
Thank you.
Now, upon to then.
Upon the come.
Yeah, come to that for.
Yeah, postponing indefinitely.
Oh, indefinite. Not just a name time pot here, Mobetono.
Yeah.
But does that mean, say, because I will share Enra motion plaintiffs not a file a quarter, not just a or more share say on beka a confia sem newie and
Samuel market easy na ma ye kosebo kosebo nti nyanga se ye sebo.
Oh, now the postponement is based on EC advice or the mamo and the EC catch monty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now a confi way no a honomontimento constituency elections they be on. Now are there no problem there then?
Problem one of the candidates, two candidates were disqualified, but one was restored.
And the other one they call court.
Call court usually court because you share or call court now seek is relief and appeal committee no man copy no yes military court.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting. And no nam so na afi court na a grant sa order. And this is here more campaign ne ade na mo hwe nim sanka weekend di abato ne bekoso no. So we dey ahamo pa won.
So I had but friends abato ho hihye ni bia.
New regional executives because when we say July national elections no baso meaning say here July no monto abani bio.
No we say national executives and national council
of existing executives na
well yeah existing executives say any executives no fault in yanto aba.
Okay but now one kasa na o campaign no akosen
akokama pa.
Now we are sure of a victory.
Now who your campaign abeni akoko.
I say nipa akoko don wa akoko to a constituency any regional ana.
Akoko dey.
O say who your campaign na be win akoko court ana say question na obusa no.
Say who have you because who your campaign wa election na so be win na akoko.
But Ebia Kase, and I think that you've heard some narrative, no? Say seat or more share one sa molusu seats ni be near the India or so tranchen kakra no be for the fresh ideas, energy, any other eba. What do you say to Sawe, no?
Obi contesting me no. The contesting me no achievement in the
Asempa FM.
Hey,
in the party.
I know now, or your regional treasurer, no?
The treasurer, no contribution to the party.
In the treasurer, no.
Come on, I mean, in Tinami Butano, we are no afraid of Butano, we do our play.
Hey, Chairman Kutin.
Yeah.
The Obama Papa, who so what you are.
Oh, that is the true fact. That is the true fact. We mean, can't be once a move. Busa, inquiries may call campaign because I have a very good relationship with him.
No, be I only know a good relationship. How's your say no friend
Oba party mono what you be to pay now.
Oh,
as a treasurer no But I said the contribution to I've got a lot to say. But when we say 2020 first 2020 election, on one constituency will be.
But the thing they say, or your treasurer, some friend regional executive committee meeting as Oba. Na Jume also as treasurer raise fund. Hey, that's a me now. In the elections, Oba contest one, Oba can same way now.
That be TA. And yes, election of contest me. That is the true fact. In terms of sure other executives, me I've got a story to tell.
Yeah, tell us the story now. So opportunity nini. So Obeka story.
My opportunity is well the job with me and matter because me my support party now from 92 to date.
And on so no
2018 now me saw inside the treasurer.
One out in the Baba treasurer no.
Yes.
And our contest we.
Yeah.
I just say be a man so any.
Hey. Obeni. Entina mi busa say me wini mi sit you. I sense out me wini.
Yeah, but some regional chairman no.
Lady party no wini presidential.
And a mulusu seat baby. That's what people are saying.
Yeah, no.
Autocratic or suspending for anyhow. I say oh you kind can be. When you decide that all, you've heard that narrative, no?
Only with the workings of the party constitution, regional, so minimum to be a MPP member. Regions, you know. Yeah, well, regional executive committee, I work with 16 regions in India. Comprises of the region, one work region, MMDCs. 22 work region, and the MPs do also one work region. And in the former regional executive committee, me parents say, Uber, a muba, Kuran will be silent. It is a Usunima, a bear carbon, a Toron and Godi.
Asempa FM.
Because one single person, being one man. Being the chairman, vice chairman, minister, MMDC, be a nipa bakubian to me, your consensus will be through petition, the bar, your friend Pacrono near the petition, no tunanim. Yeah, the tunanim, then the whole executive committee, no, arguing who said, Asema walk and 1 year, no, a kuya and I think kuya. Senko year, near the prescribed. Punishment, the constitution, no, will be autocratic.
But now, what Sam say, and I will suspensions, ne, Sanyo Doss, no, and how? Because invariably, in Kofor, Ed the Suboni in our bowl as regional chairman.
Suspension, then a suspension about.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Hello?
Yeah, chairman meet you.
Me bisa say it's your suspension and then a suspension. Who now go to where we are the go free.
Wow. Enti omwa eka say their course in the central region in 2020 elections, no? Because at a point, mutimi we need seats, no? Eja NDC for 4 seats pay in the region. But no, in terms of seats, more minority, more 10. You don't have something good to report on.
Hey, me need BBR to report on.
That's a seats 19 or 20. Now, Becca. Me
almost said me by no ASA. Because I me by the presidential, no, the presidential. Especially I mean in my term as regional chairman, me the party now power 2 times.
Now from 19, that's about 10. Omo 2 abama obi asafi e be ko 5 o.
20 bia wo media. The very people now who accuse me no. Womo ankata they were part of the problem.
Asempa FM.
So the central regional Kabung the American they were part of they supported the friends and NDC in the parliamentary, with the view said she loses it now. Friends may lose my position as regional chairman. Oh, now one more
that be no there and I know your friend honorable liar, something honorable liar.
Aye, 22 for me, I'm a man here, MP.
Hey,
204, Butano, me, I'm a man here, MP. For the first half.
Not
2020. Okay. Tiny pa we no can you can say your friends say one more any courage to talk.
Hey.
Yes. Me na me man here MP. Me na me man sika no the year MP 204. Busano. Na me no ntu ni danzo. The chairman friend Kisi Kusi say you are your hini was
say o de impape mu aba party ni mti party ni here unifier. Omu here o say e bi ne saying.
Yes.
E say bi ne yabrobru so yi.
E bi yabrobru so saying. But what I said, you are church room. My church room say there's not a single individual or regional executive committee who will to make a say your friends are suspended. It is a collective your friends because when we and my own moment can't be say why I just will be through petition. The petitioner no here the discipline committee a petition no ekobi and wow yeah actual petition so against you no ekobi. That's why MP for
Upper Central West.
A couple of times Hana utumi suspend ni pa akubere to suspend there. Atoro na se ubi awo aboa wa so why MP no. Who could you radio so a character? Omunyanku betua omuka. Who accuse me dia me abotre. Yes, who accuse me obi a me my MP for the first time. Now the
now okay nti obey MP 2004 at the time no. Now we are regional executive.
Dabi na me MPP member keke.
And now you party financing.
Oh, I know the win here. Me support no. No really.
Emma ni win in the seat no.
No. They were 9, 2 penny lose. I'm was were Kunti and your friends Odu were a Timopa. In Yanso
Asempa FM.
And treasurer and so and you say I do college any day no.
I did college mistake. Me say Busano. Busami Timam no Mokoi. Me and me bo bia hoka. Woman, 9. Me come away 9. Na me bo mu na hoka. So almost there. Your friends there Uchia Capra.
Ekosiisen On Asempa.
But I didn't college man always cow.
Oh, you mean any one to me catch yourself. Me na me finance no. Me son na me trip and hooking na did sika.
But unim said because I heard some people say and omubo tape mamete say what can we radio say oba biwa all a there foreign element to say in the part we be pamu mu nyina fi region or what can be sir
foreign can you but you can hear na me tia some crop
and me say me hu asem property a wo kan no
me can be any me can be ya some crop so who that be because me I just watch that.
Basa who can say mo be pam nkofo bi afi party ni
me shi me pam me na pam obi afi ba yi me ka sure the party no MPP party no unjin pam obi akeke o the best 21 what to constitution
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
It is a mibusa me pacho fachame. Why fachame? Central region. Strength of the party now rating over 10. I bear saying.
Me reading over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, your friends say 23 presidential. No, you're in 19. Senior, you will be say 80 to 90%.
80 to 90%. The strength of the party in the region.
Yes.
And there's a year 2 abandon was central region. Ubetimi aji seat ni nyina.
Seat in your eye can name more than 19 or more because Marine 19 pay.
Yo, ain't you better say, you short time on de date for the election, never share. Na afi ye DH, but I said you waka no, so mo 2 abandon news, so mo 2 abandon channel. Chairman Kutin will retain his seat as regional chairman.
Yes.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Mate. In the BBN, a baba sing about bidding comobio. Why? Now, your friend says, I will read Techimensa. Unya Yanko Bessin Rini.
Ah, Nami Namidi coming.
Missy Unya, yeah.
A friend, the delegate, you know, and the show was my way to Abama.
Oh, na so we betima make recommendations say bia assume say an obentin ye adwuma into amonto abama no.
Ofeni ye o ko na me so me ko. So obia ye koi obia ko ni campaign. Me see me person ye regional chairman. So ndem me
me tie opa. Obi send me message see ase me musa o say Udimba apps na ope national chairman. Then I watch sign.
Oh, me party for now, because be the catcher say. And modern my money was central region. Me continue na me chase you whole year. And son, me free on Marco go from Marco.
Yeah, best thing about being comobio. Why?
You the floor say.
Me didn't your say Bonsu.
Was able to.
Who me now frame me Obi a major so. Why?
There's only Obi a one and
Chairman Medase pa. Chairman Kutin, Central Regional Chairman, Hedima MPP. Hey, that Chairman Kutin will be Kunipao. Wow. Only pursuant to an interlocutory injunction application, some aspirant in a confi secure. It is a new date neba mema mwason ate. But I make say aspirant mienu and abaku free Greater Accra, abaku free Western Region. Greater Accra the area ba Harriet Nana Sewa opeso be regional youth organizer. Nana akwa ba ete saying
ya eja
bibi aboko
nyame adom bibi aboko na we
adom Greater Accra constituency ben
domi ko brenya
oh domi e was a man for slangs ne kakra enye bad oh that no dey separate issue the ministry yeah who pray for regional youth organizer fantastic now domi ko abenya wo position bi wo ho
former polling station organizer.
Oh, former polling station youth
organizer.
Polling
station no me na me create a cell meeting. Me create meeting and sana ye benya ho no mo as
a polling station.
And
polling station your friend is saying
Ascension Methodist.
Ascension
Methodist. And ejuma pa ye to ya afibia me ma me fo no emu to emu ba get the mo.
Hey. Ana we see kasem wo so.
Me manage party no utwa me body a moja na beba ni MPP
moja nkwa na beba. Wow. Meba me yedi nkomo yiye. Abdul Ganiyu Mohammed.
Sharp.
The bulldozer.
Sharp.
And to saying,
Nyame adom.
Bibi aboko.
Nyame adom.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Na Western Region boko. Na wangaza no ugina onan so.
Ebe na nche wi wa nimu.
Ashanti Region nso no kokofu. Honorable akwa be Ekosiisen so ni. Na bibi aboko de.
Bibi aboko e wa santimem kumase.
Ye da nyame ase. Na elections no ba so me de anase matu ahyeda.
You two said that nanka ye be me itiada ye de come me da. Nti me day elections ne ba so.
O chene chi me de ya.
28 May.
Baso venue ne ye
venue ne ye Babayara Sports Stadium.
Babaya.
The now all say, yeah, yeah, regional coordinating council come. KNUST, Great Hall come. But KNUST, now Nkwadano Omu AF sorry. And Tina consider stadium any RCC. Nana de inform me a decision can say a security. And Tina RCC already a security zone. We felt to say the optimum security and everything. And so upon second thought, any consultations, one.
Oh, okay. But interestingly, I received a document from the Elections Directorate of Mopati Ewan Kraya. Now, on the venues for each region. Osha Ashanti region and RCCO.
Now, not until say you be final decision. No, that's an to do. They say the final decision has been taken. Sports Stadium.
Babayara Sports Stadium. Great. Delegate Aebane is saying.
It's a page.
Me pacho, one issue about up Enra strongly. One of the regional chairman aspirant, a friend is saying, Bewa, say Pemunshi, when I was aspirant Biansaka a week before the election. But as I run in Sankai, and a lot of them on Sankai. Akosi saying,
Abom no generating war region, yeah, you generated from national. And a national so obey generate primary data if free constituency. And the constituency be late. Omu the one album no and answer on the one listen a through the internet. And until the region they buy our national they buy our Sakano. Yeah, they reconcile the main, not discrepancies between until we judge. We still also have TESCON membership and on representatives to deal with. Go through now, and you may near constituency regional minister, our chairman of the committee, as I say on Sabekani. Now, as we said, as I say on Sakano, 1 week to election, the name baby cry or a free. In any case, there were so many women about pro party prescribe one omutimi a delegate. And from hindsight,
but many information being so from old Tafo constituency. Sir, constituency executives ni bi enyo omu nyina Emma omo IT officer no submit a list of appointed executives and so no Ediba national. And say there are petitions aba national say sa nipa so a ebima appointment should not be allowed to vote. Abedru manim.
We nyina ka ho binti na album na delay. Enti se won kasa that discrepancies na yampini na delay. Then they turn around na the Abesha committee. Yen as kwaba na ye nyina photo. As to say petition be aba na petition be my national will always a friend say anybody who come on na directives omo dia mind. Nti as we speak ye hwani nyina but obi ma men kan kire o. Here ya me no ka say contestants ya to start for why no obu meeting. Nti me no interview kure at this sort of meeting no. Nti some of these nyina ye ne contestants na kasa
in Old Tafo there no because I will Kumasi ntino there
omukoyi appointees ya nya de be frame me kwabna se memre but the nim ne say onyina no koben krum ana nti woman instead of 17 they are presenting nipa 10 woman pick ho 11 and only a consensus a woman akasa arete to it is a Old Tafo appointment and some of one that be or one my idea, picking the appropriate quarters. A year Damboche committee, appeals committee.
Bibia committee ne de beba by way of verdict. Final. Until we
be din komobio. Why?
Matia Blue.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, you're the master, Papa.
Henry Kwabenako Kofu, Executive Director, EPA Minister, Ashanti region. Indeed, it's getting really interesting in that constituency. There is a text message here where he said, I've never met Harriet Obi. However, I listened to her a few days ago on another radio station. She oozes confidence, which I greatly admire. She's destined to do great things. I wish her well. Unim Kozi Akosuya Meno. Unim National Youth Authority Deputy CEO no. Obano.
Yeah, Martin Dim.
What's in the Bahun that? Unsiano in person. Okay. The message near you say the nature of confidence na hopa. See for one from branch.
Yeah, kind of branch. Polling station.
More than polling station. From polling station to region.
Yeah, me call Tescon.
Okay.
Messiah former Tescon PRO.
Ewo
University of Professional Studies. And I'm
UPSA.
the UPSA. I'm the first female win election as a PR. Ewo honomo.
Ewo PR near to Abama.
Yeah, to Abama yen. Na enye is me bema.
Only bema na
contest yeah. So from PR Messiah volunteer Jumadin door to door, house to house. Yeti eka be na party nso yetimi win 2016 election yetimi nya 21 seats. Ewo Greater Accra. Yeah, into
the Stewards Ghana.
The Stewards Ghana. Meaning so what's here? I mean, region and national are very aware of it. Na yajidi.
And a one out here.
And a man I'm say me am say na me president. Unisex enye mbako.
Enye manko.
Ye both embani mema. Nti bibi bia ye obani bema ye bia me mani je ho. President of a volunteer group.
Straight to regional.
Yeah.
Enye big jump dodo.
Enye big jump.
Okay.
I look very young though. But me was 30 years.
Oh, what is 30?
Me 30. Enye big. Me a grassroots person.
Okay.
Me fie mu ene nkofo kokasa youth no kokasa say bia mo be join party no. And I also promised them. That is what I do. So I felt so this is the time the youth should get someone who will voice out for them because they don't have anybody or bet fighting for more or munya kama for or munya obi mo ndi o masemu mo. It's my vision is I'm inspiring the youth organizer to be the voice for the voiceless.
The voice
for the voiceless.
Okay.
Because senka youth no ye will be a okan yasema ye okoma ye. Menya sure say nanka ene 21 seats nke benya 14 seats because youth ne ye doso we are about 70%. Ya ne ye adwuma no ya so ne vote kese but enti say ye nya obi obedi asema ma ye ya then the party will not be attractive to them. Omo nya ready say omo be ye adwuma ama party no because bibi to omo amuni obi obeka ma omo e ankasa personal me a youth activist me wo NGO I friend Asa Life Ghana
Asa Life Ghana
I international recognized and through Asa Life no 2019 me win Young Africa Leaders Award e wo Gambia and through Asa Life no me say win Solidarity Award through United Nations. Through Asa Life, no me Illiteracy Ambassador 2022 2020 last year 2021. And then because of the Asa Life Ghana and so me say ambassador for Youth for Change International. So me myself I'm a youth activist. I make call other African countries to inspire the young ones to believe in themselves and to fight for their country.
Hona parent was here.
Hona me mama wo.
Okay.
Me was single parent.
Okay.
Hona ya wo me hona me real JSS. Your friend Mama Lawson. Christ International na ajidim pa those days. And me free Sunyane Bakra at the age of 13 and not all phobia and coming home. I was living on the street.
Accra, 13 years.
13 years because
yes,
because me real JSS 2003. That is why I don't joke with the free SHS. Me real JSS 2003 me call one of the best private school in Sunyane. Mama Lawson. But me real school na sikeni ho. Minti me hu se me na fofo akọ secondary school aba no now mo come me dream school as education. Inti nepa me besi ne so no unfortunately that time na phone booths na ye need phone. Tin number be right. Me so me niska me dey call back to Sunyane. Inti na kantamanto na me da.
Wow, at age 13.
At age 13.
Now that cantamanto.
Na me da cantamanto 6 months and sana me nyu obi amada be fa me.
Akwatena ne nchen. as a house help?
No, no, I said obeboa me but me da ho. Me da ho but me ntena ho. Enti adra no pa na ma fa me bag. Na ebia makwa akoni na mu. Adra wi na makọ football. But anche na me na me ball kakra no. E na me divert call table tennis. Tina me call stadium. About table tennis na say no I'm too smart for table tennis into me call long tennis and I me call long tennis into long tennis no me for me one of the national tennis player me bought tournament yeah me tennis mu I didn't man take because of tennis na crafoni did do my time you know and I'm a coach to me for say I want to go far Selena Williams said back Ghana way back 205 na me come you know those days you can go Shana and only about long tennis so me kakra taking me 10 good years and so me sure of the
prepare control of deck
yeah after 10 years
yeah in the no usua general art science
there be me business me the 6 months intensively me today me usua there 6 months and I'm the
business courses being
costing accounting
business
economics
management and economics
yeah and a core subject
and I was a core subject within 6 months
and I'm the coach on
and I'll control of deck
me pass na me fail 3 papers na me start shame into within 1 year na me kuta 2 certificates
no I pass it
no I pass it
and I'll go school
and I'm the
and I'll go university that's an interesting stuff
and so na MPP ba powers na me to me go to me na me wo fie na me me try me off deck no me diploma in broadcast journalism na me start to Amane FM some community radio and almost know the way me good me going to DJ until me DJ QT yeah later na
and what did he
later
DJ QT
later na verse sound call DJ Shifa
no way too much DJ Shifa
yeah enti na me ball Vienna City cross circle higher before say ho be shine cross na me wo after say shini krampo na
DJ Shifa what
it's like that is it's my going through life
it's UPS away course being
me accounting me wa me final year
you are still in school
yeah na ke say come in this year but be binti no
defer kakra but you are back in school
oh yeah
but that's really impressive
yeah matna Sodom and Gomorrah yeah it has never been easy but I rented my first apartment at the age of 16 I was North Kandeshe Japaye
wow.
I have come a long way I need a bigger platform because of my I think it's time say yamboa omwa omuni bi omo brand because politics mechanics organization everybody is in organization to make something surplus even young kind of profits to make surplus until say obi eku no ho adwuma ma party no na de nipa ne pen MP ne pen na say executive bi pen onya na say nipa no efre na nipa ne peke ne call and I say nipa no ope bibi ebi obi opes kwan be so no betimi implement that thing why then about how to write the proposal onya obi manenye den emboa no so because of that no na bamabu ono so I didn't say obedi e kire oye door to door no because of adi kakra we oye de ope benti say obi boa ma unya baby a obi adi a ope na wantimi anya manipa na how do you think the person will feel? The person will feel say no, he has been neglected. The person will feel say why ejuma hunu and obi anya de enti me mboano. You know, there be some mechanics say me I believe say if I help you to succeed, I will succeed. And I me believe say I say for myself oba den. Yeah. No better so that is how I see the world. I believe if I help you, I will also succeed. So I'm coming in to help people now they felt say they have been neglected. To help people they felt say no, this party doesn't belong to me. I am coming in to bring everybody together and to create another opportunity, new ones, no, to make sure say the party will be attracted to the youth. Me say say me young maybe I can't you some 30 years so the youth no your language. If they see somebody who really look like a youth to lead them, I don't think say a better thing say or because on join the party need somebody who is ready to listen to the youth to make sure say or youth no better than everything me ben and bossy youth, but somebody he she looked like a
youth,
real youth.
One of the things I want you to do, Jane Homa, me Gani was saying about Homeba, I would want you to tell us why you chose the NPP. And my name say you go to an NPP family mu, and I say Oba Accra with experiences. The man who decided say no, me join the NPP rather than any other political party. Did you know Homa saying about? But my main fact Gani you Emrem Gani you answer no, and for more I'm name Gani you the current regional organizer ewo Western region with Cities and Habitat rent to own under the planned Cities Extension Project. An amazing opportunity for more pese munya dan etremo oni mo fee. We are offering you the very best of progressive and flexible way of owning your home in Ghana. Rent to own a 3, 2 or 4 bedroom house or beachfront villa in the new Accra city. Cities and Habitats rent to own at a price you can afford at a pace you can pay. Koyen website newaccra.city, newaccra.city for more details, or send us a WhatsApp message as a friend on any of these lines 0555 530 300 and a 0577 911 635. The Planned Cities Extension Project shaping Ghana's urban future. Now, the Calcio Trade Ball, Arthur Legacy Sport, and the Italian Embassy, in partnership with the Ministry of Youth and Sport and the Ghana Football Association, are excited to bring back the most exclusive football event in Ghana. You're friend of the Calcio Trade Ball. A 3-day event officially kicks off on June 16th, 2022. Now, you be a seminar on the theme Stop Player Exploitation, Save Football, and that seminar is free. Then to Friday night football on June 17th, it will feature the biggest Ghanaian football stars with the surprise superstar in attendance. In the Kopeu ticket for this game via the USS code *713*33*00#. Your website egoticket.com. egoticket.com. Ubetima send in WhatsApp. You can scan your QR or send
Ekosiisen On
star
Asempa
and #00# Fakor 0242 426 427 and just follow the prompt. Now, Calcio Trade Ball 2022 would climax with a dinner and awards night on Saturday, June 18th at the Kempinski Hotel, exclusively by invitation. Shannon Somame. Don't miss this amazing event. Frekatlin, so a review on price. Phytotech Limited, or more Eddie Prostate 60 Eberjas no say, sa premium herbal drug for the management of prostate health. Thanks to you all for your loyalty and continuous patronage over the years. Now, as a result, recommended retail price for Prostate 60 Blister Pack of 10 capsules is here 20 Ghana cedis. And a Blister Pack of 30 capsules is here 60 Ghana cedis. Now, baby, I don't know Ghana here be ato. Open the door, Fre 0246 490 116. Phytotechonline.com and website. Prostate 60, a healthy prostate, a healthy life.
On
Iya papa munsha nenso emfa MIA. Obenu munsu ya awake purifier, insuo pa de e awake. Gane you?
Yes, I'm in here.
Aha, inti akwa baby you.
Yeah, yeah.
Edika, I mean, after 2 terms of regional organizer.
Yes.
I didn't know sell up so sign copy.
Obi, first of all, madasina mechia wait for inara. Na me di chest from koma oye yene delegate in our Western region na executives. Oye all the constituency executives. Oye yene council of elders inara we delegate mechia obi biara. Na venture from koma yene party no executive so or national. Na mincha the president and the vice president na mincha obi biara na menda wana so wo wane efrikasia ne nenze onanto atfako but nenze wo be biara mede inda sekase de mo na oye me a MC Panincha Stronko.
Okay.
Now, we are saying, maybe I don't know. We are the mama, Masaka. Martin. See, Honorable Louisa, one kind of marker. Honorable Katrina Blima, if you could so say. Or chill, yes. And sharp. Now, my campaign team so say with chill, papa. Yes, Obi, Ebisa some a party in the area you from all the structures, you know. You pass through the middle of the party. I had a referendum 91, 92, what lifted ban in July, na part of it. What lifted ban we are what call election and 92 no, and to a benefit. The reason is very simple. Because 1 year voters register in 1992, where you said the assembly a voters register now in 1989 no. So honor now prevented my to me and register beyond to Aba. And even in 1992 for 18 years. And polling election your boycott was started a new register. And that new register echo a crackesima where a
print.
Where a passport picture size ID. Now echo Kronka Kremama what the tom print what the year. Name your candidate agent, them a party no or polling station. Baby, electoral commission co training and I was St. John's Secondary School. I was secondary.
Okay.
So I was part of our electoral commission training on first. Now you agent my party no. Then general election so me agent my party no. And now you lose the election. But you perform well. Because 92 area performance of 31% now. In 1996 you perform by 39%. From there because you believe that we can win power. And in the year 2000, and now, me a polling agent. By then, 2008 to 1999, and Pentecost no Eastern Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, or your polling station. Since I have about 4 polling stations now. We in the Dabna, Yamiadum Yadoko 2000. The election mana, you the winning election. First round. Now 48%. Second round na yakoya about 57%. And now the year 2004, Mr. Ye Jumana Kopim, because that time no electoral area. Now they were from the world. Electoral area say your party Juma. So Jumana Nyamiaduma Nedi 2004. And 2004, as a papa, because the percentage of 52% or year from the year 2000 elections now you 48% because I don't say it there you 57% and even 52% because that one no a second round. And me agent in my party. So in the year 2005 remember constituency youth organizer.
Okay.
Then if you could see me and at that time no mutumia organization me don't go for good street to do a be there rally. Because now more smaller units because say earlier youth organization you need to identify certain youth what bring your numbers. So I did that in the year if you could seem to now more household name in the few could seem to out any more credit and you able to when it comes to politics then your institutional member and now with the kind of advice, no, I don't go for the regional youth organizer. So even the member of parliament for Kwesimintim today was part of the candidate were contested with me in that election. I've been winning by a regional youth organizer.
Honorable Prince Sama.
Honorable Prince Sama, yes. And now, Nyamia Domara, you had a call in the year 2008 election, 2012 election, you called Lucy Bium. So Lucy, election, By then, now, movies them go contest regional organizer. And more contest there, winning. So you may be brave because you know, election is about data. You need to first understand the data and understand the dynamics of politics in the region. And every constituency be a peculiar political understanding. And see, you need to do that. So I did a lot of work with the team. Charles Bisu, come on, no, the door, kakra. And see, Otina in Chan. And the first vice will be take over.
Ben Kwao,
Ben Kwao, no, so we. So, no, to second vice, Then I marshal all the forces behind him na yenyina ye adwuma. So then na yenya honorable Boyan Edu to support us through the party, na advice into our supporting na yenyina ye adwuma na till there you win the election. But asana no na 26 seat na you 8 na honorable that's another person.
This is 2012?
2016.
That's for the 2016 election?
16, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 members of parliament.
Now,
Yadia World Copium. So, Honorable Joe Beduansa.
Yeah, Joe Beduansa.
No one copium. And now I there.
New people, labor.
New people, bar. Now you rebrand the areas now. You new people. So, we added that 3 seats, to the offense seat you in the region. Just to work 1003, 1,003 votes. So now you need that seat badly. Now Hunter was you losing in 2012. So we needed that seat as well. And calculation, we realize that you're about to be in 16 seats. And if you're more able to be in 18 seats. But the 18 seats, 2 now acquire a Jaboso, now acquire Swaman. But Jaboso, you close a gap. From over 29,000 difference or so, and 22,000 difference or so,
Ekosiisen On Asempa.
See in my occur 12 votes between MPP and NDC. But answer the ever election no now what deficit of over 100,000 votes sitting there against MPP. Then we needed to cancel all these numbers. So we understand there. Look, those are the dynamics of the politics in this region. These are the numbers. We have a coastal area, we have a mining area, we have this, we have forest area. So that's how we need to do the operation. And BB. So our election, or the euphoria will tell you whether you are winning or you are losing. Yeah. So we realize that we can win this election, whether NDC like it or not. Your insistence sitting on the edge. So the make many at the end of the day. In yet obey alekeko. Sita ye can be obey. Yes. And see, you win we na 2018, 2019. Okay. And of course, and that is the truth. Oh yeah, the Vanguard issue with Galamsey. I don't do any here, papa. I don't know, ma. 7 constituencies, your 9 constituencies are a mining area. But 2
out of 17.
Out of 17. But 2 I am a frame because of one mining activities. On this sort there, the rest of the 7 no. 7 the were mining issues of the 10 constituencies. So it tells you there the numbers in the western region depends on certain dynamics. Then about may flow in. And the
17 or
17 you're 9.
Okay.
You're 9 because
and NDC war
8. Okay. Yes. Now, yane region no currently. Yane 9 seats now. Or a seat that we can come out successfully. There are road maps are those road maps you better implement. And when we implement them, NDC have no legs to stand on. Yes, because currently we are looking at there you're about 1,188,135 registered voters in the western region. And now you're 2,602 polling stations. Now what 368 electoral areas. To make it a smaller unit for the party in the region. Now you and say all this are over 670,000 were this mining zone.
Mining areas.
Yes. And see on my end, a lot of difficulties nowadays. But with the roadmap now you want to
be there.
No, I say I mean then I need to give to the party to work with.
Okay.
Now to implement it, we need a lot of energy. More there or my party 100% because we can do a lot of work to bring a lot of vote on board because I understand the dynamics of the politics in the western region. Of course, you know that dynamics now, game plan in the region. No, so looking at western region, no, I believe that I don't know. I'm hope there breaking the 8 are possible.
But party for now, Ekotwabano, do they feel the same way? So they feel Omunim. Do they appreciate a Juma or Kasawai?
Obi,
around no, or majo message not to
Obi, I want a journalist. Now Western Radio. You see, people, I analyze politics, you analyze radio presenters. Name there. You are far better than a lot of people at ET1 from outside Western region because of the way I conduct our interviews. Because I'm preparing to Obi the name. And for us, not yet Western region product biala about on the national scale. So a football, a sports, or anything. Just mention them. A bonhu there, Nimpano or cut out. As I say. So may message to the delegate. Of course, when you now test to Majuma, obinum, what wish there, ya pere no ye juma the experience na ewano. Am I ready so that at least I'll train a lot of the profiling of the constituency. On should be bearing because you see, I don't hold anything. As I say,
off the top of your head.
Yes, because my juma minimum numbers minimum how these numbers unfold. Say time not son. So Obi, for me, I believe the Western region executives. Moko baby mpo obinum catch up the ganium out the mankasa.
Me how
mankasa yes mreba. Inti na ma baby chino won anim. Maka message na mudu baby announce gani oye. And you able to my ye. Mary me Erica no e ba je mo wa brodo. Inti out na all the constituencies are mokwai. From Mamo constituency to the last constituency are mokwai. Constituency bin mo chairman so miniwo bagani mpeda baba wa miniwo nti mesro twana maba mukoto nkofo cha mboto bin mo onko wankwa we free ha anshana wade wuzini bona akọ na wozimesumizini bona akọ nti yamma wonko mo kiu no mu time so ya maka say wie no asa wana waka biara no chairman na say okoye na ejuma because obi opero tie no waiting yes
that's interesting. That's Abdul Ganiyu Muhammad and Amoten in Kanoye, regional organizer in the Western region, and he's seeking re-election. Afari Ewatadi the Bull, very solid personality, and Western region needs to maintain him as the regional organizer. My regards to Asajifo Etia Kwao, incoming Western region youth organizer, and Rhoda Ishen, Western regional treasurer hopeful. Afari Tadisco down. We say, Obi, good evening. Listening to you live. Greetings to my boss, lawyer Isaac Buamanyakon of GRA Accra headquarters, and also greetings to Western Regional Organizer, aka Bull. By that young lady's inspiring, hustling story, she would go far, but unfortunately, she's in the wrong party. That is on its way. Obi, let me use this big platform to wish all NPP Western Regional executives seeking re-election and other aspirants as well. It's my prayer no one will be beaten to coma as it happened in the branch and constituency elections. No matter the executive they will choose, they will lead the NPP into opposition. Greetings to Abdul Ganiyu. No, cake now, no, cake now, no, okay, we say, Obi Bewa, who came to your studio yesterday, please delegate vote for her. Alex Martinson, Ewo Koforidia. We say, Obi, Abdul Ganiyu is solid when it comes to party organization at the grassroots level, and his greatest personal attributes are his humility and approachability. I wish him well. Justice Abeku Newton of Fair, an old saint. Justin, thank you. Let me see. Loads and loads of your messages coming through. We say, hey, here are they. Okay. Where's the Obi? Abdul Ganiyu is a gem. The collaboration between him and myself, Bisu, and another way, and Charles Bisu, the current regional secretary, and they or National General Secretary for the NPP. We say, good evening, Obi. Bono East Regional NPP elections is set to Timan Thomas Adu appear to continue his good work. Master Planner Junior, Ewo Kentampo, and on the way, I'm praying. Let me see. Okay, let me pause with the messages. Now, remember, Harriet, me busa question be say, why the NPP? I mean, after
someone say, why politics? Why NPP? Make I say, yeah, the woman. Even though my family, nobody is a politician. My grandmother, me son, me so yes, pam. Into me Kotana village kakra as a punishment. It is a minimum grandmother kwa fuma no can politics at some treme, no can come and chroma some treme. Tamakotuka, pese untuno no na or two nyumbi treme teteno those days a maba one no moto. Or say kwame kuma neba no kotoke pamono, kwame kuma neba no kotoke pam. And then ono na mami hu ono na Omame who say I be Rollins time say be ye twa omo aseba o Katie ano nti ono mpo na okache me so ukoton tuma kra ngbon say achechire ntuma no kala no wo playe ho nti ukwa so to playe we obua obeton tuma na makokon na koyi ntuma na yede abro. So me no my grandma was always talking about politics to me, and I don't know, all of a sudden I love
grandma experiences during the
need na me pel myself but me nyie no na mo say oh no ehun hia me nyie na me tia say no I have to respect everybody point of view. Ebia no so that time no feel say na ebeboa o man no, so I have to let it go. But time me young ne dey obua me hu so bi kwa when this year me hu na me mu na wo meeting. I actually didn't like the party, but me nyie dey say there many things for yesterday. Okay. Yeah, but who said
was shaped largely by o grandmother, right? Yeah. On to shape your perspective about Ghanaian politics.
Me joined NPP when I wasn't even 18 years of age. Me started a polling station meeting at the age of 17. Ewo Kumasi Subin constituency satana honorable Isaac Osei na MP. Nti me DJ na ijame ko Kumasi a. Nti Dr. Kwesiche communication director ni fia na me call polling station meeting.
Oh, okay.
Nti 208 na ye dim den 2 term ni nyina me vote ye. E ma hwe na ye dede wo be ko na ya ma ko kubi wonum wi a wo ko fie. You know, we demand for bibia. You know, nti say now everybody obia wo bia no or expectation yeah metia say bia that time me so me naive enti ye dey baby a party ni be kono ehwa na ye nyina ye di party ni keke kra no ye ni age keke so
baba unyi ye na obetse part the ideology na say no, do you still believe say the ideology of the party is in sync with your personal ideology? Is that the
elite party? So I believe in that. Can't be now. I was having that self-determination, say, Meko school, you know, but I think, say, Achia Embuye, maybe some people came in, they gave them the opportunity, say, at that time, no more feel say, yeah, gidi ana bibisa, but any gidi in a winning party, a winning election, and bibisa. So, for me, they make kind of say, you pay for no more party, no, 92. Osha party, no, the way mobile people were contributing with their own money, renting an office for educating. My mom said the party is a capitalist party. Even though say about social intervention, but party in your party, you have to build yourself. So me, I was building myself through my NGO. Some uncle school. Party no minkum me do baby there is no way say make me do baby me say min do no, and that is what I'm going to inspire the youth with. So you have to build yourself and you have to have self-determination. It doesn't matter where you come from. You can always become whoever you want to become if you believe in yourself. So that is what I say. Actually, it's going to be inspiration because you know about how you cite them with inspiration. Our who the we are said because anything about internet meaning you get it. I'm in there to not only for election sake, but to inspire them, for them to see something that is ahead of them. Because no matter where the next generation, the country will be sinking, and the way our party and ideology, it will be sinking because as I say, no youth no you know, but. A good says money, but we have to direct them a choir musica and how to invest and how to spend and how to invest in yourself. So that is what I am actually
bringing on board.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. It is a youth organizers now. That's aspirant Anandia. My ballot, order number say on the ballot.
But me number 2 on the ballot paper.
Number 2 on the ballot paper. Wow, inti meba me share the nipa miensa na age now Dalai Paka, Emmanuel Clotte, Solomon, Asanto. Hey. Now Odalai Paka, hello Odalai Paka. Okay. I say Oma Ahomane so inti that's for Dalai Paka. But Harriet, Ocean Nipa me bubo mudin for youth organizer now.
I'll talk about them. I'm focusing on share on me any youth no what I'm bringing on board ebeboa omo which I know say me message na me wono obia baby me ko bia omo say nana yensu say wo betimi aka bibisa. I think say you are on top of messaging say eba messages ni ideas say your youth na I think I'm on top of them. Yeah, because for me, I'm a data science. The Coco football, but we didn't my passo. And it's a wooden penny be or honor. That means all the pattern and answer wouldn't musa unyari. So I'm going to create a strong database and maybe create youth secretariat. I be training youth organizers, no more deputies. No, yes, I be more appointing 2 people from the youth wing. I be training them how to keep data. And that data then you be use to the abua or more person go into apprenticeship. Before I say we're going to apprenticeship, we will have a seminar. Your best cycle. So we say anything. And I'll be so person on your interpret or person call no new business entrepreneurship. Obi as like I was saying, Obi have more my now ebia the cornepa because this is my data. Ebia nipa 200 when on person start your own business. Say you live in almost some support you for entrepreneurship. Nti ebia 200 and now 500 people and now 1,000 people. Omo business proposal ni. Nti mo hwe na mo bo mo na mo start your own mojuma. Obi so ho no ma ebia person go into farming. Me say me be creative welfare fund welfare for the youth wing. What I'm going to do ye di benyeska your youth wing account. I'm going to farming project. And also I'm going to a rich man. You get it? Until we will go into farming. I am one of my projects. No me say you bet me nyeska e dey support you wing. Me no cause obi a promise me 100 acres of land was ege. Say na me boa na me renew because I want to go into ginger. And the estimate any proposal I want to say you plant 1 bag of ginger, you better harvest 10 bag of ginger. Until you take it 3 bag of ginger out of like labor cost, we are going to get 7 bag of ginger as a profit.
You see can be account.
Yes, and one acre be a 4 plots. So imagine if you have 7 bag of ginger as profit in 100 acres. Ginger no point me 68. You bet me nyiska the best support to youth wing
activities in the region. Now, what's me constituency be?
My visited 33 nina.
33 nina.
My visited
Asia delegate no.
Me a Monday no. And it's very positive. And so we cry for me say koranya me. Wow. Because no e bia mo feel say once a time bia mo ba mo muzzle but say anya muzzle and can kuta 14 seat. So what I say I drain at the same time so baba ye adwuma am a party no me I already give out sanitary pad to a lot of young ladies and then also many women organizers ni baba e educate young ladies about teenage pregnancy and menstrual hygiene. On me so baby wo hokra na because of sanitary pad inti otimi kofa boyfriend obi wo ma onya ne menses kwa that week ni on school. We are going to do that for them and exercise books and story books media because of reading and media do be a medru no
mate what I'll do ne say ma mini nkomo yi emra na afi ye ntoa so ni oda lai paka France
any of them
na it is saying
yes so I don't know if
na no ye easy wow but why are there I mean utimi combine adesua with the juma wo boy dia na why are there pa enti but why you ready for elections no
more than
ready
then campaign slogan
nyami wum sir where your first term as regional secretary
I'm probably
okay. And Osei party for some Munsaye maintaining Adentia, what do you have to show?
Yo, that was okay, with your mommy. Mammy Falcon, with you for now. They started in politics at a very tender age.
Odala, Mawanoso Kakama, or Casano form.
Yeah, American say.
Yes.
Me started in politics at a very tender age. Before introduction of word. And yeba a police
Ekosiisen On Asempa
police station
FM.
formation number during 1999 Ablekuma Central by election. Sanya me ya me no kai na me ni opinion Lord Komi na me ni le Komi ni ba lawyer Alex Courty and na mo kawe o yados pa. And nyame adom man rises through the ranks na man be do regional secretary. Media they be have a person and MPP where with the power. And the what some of bisa me say ni media sini ni nya ye hwe no yen sanka na nya say to abama me na vote e call form of greater and me no bisa me am vision ne say ye be win greater cry asan willing no biom to redeem nia etwemu.
Okay.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Wow. Enti for omu ayeka se obeye regional secretary together with your munyi say you deserve another term. And then I'll be catch your own.
Yo, mini abema mesa da wasibio. Na ni ewu mne se party adwuma no enye national kwa na ye no e na enye region kwa na ye. Ye party adwuma ewo police station na ye adwuma no. Na say we a leader they said yeah yes every leader must be responsible and accept responsibility. And the say result by me blame constituency penindi, me blame region, and I mean blame national penindi. Ning na say ye kwa back to ye nim say la pass market na omo moto ma de o market to aba. Ye koma holiday. Emma sa holiday.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Uko abosu kan Ablekuma Central. Ye ma holiday. Nipa 38,000 and register wa abosu kan. 11 vote. Ye ma holiday omo metuaba. Many ba perpetual asante o deputy women organizer in odo say ye be do do nti ban sano ye call round to ensure say your kind for katamanto for beba beto mo ba sa de ne ma already se me kan factor say affect ye ni ade na party secretary me person me hu ni enti a result ban sa me organizer principal me women organizer Grace Champo discussing Alaji Camel organizational unit ne plaza nientia results e buy e ko ban say lose the seat no be ye lose here e ma ye vote call for because na town order intimity as regional secretary and na challenges are ye nya ye no me no kasa ni na won sen nti na mesre e ye delegate say edwuma me na me wo ho me na ma ye edwuma no and na me wo be their problems ho and I have worked for solution. Edumane die ye results no number senior yes.
Okay.
We are going to work again to ensure say sa sit na free and some yes and because of it. Sa both na come greater form of greater travel.
We wish you well. Me just say what me akọ constituencies ni nyina.
Oh, my colleague na in fact the brave one me coxua me call 1-on-1 there. In fact, me body out them who me over my phone ma nanti papa. And that for my nanti.
Na oda like paka wasan phone there na just hu. I'm hoping say we message na sync because me share list na mo ye nipa miensa na e contest Emmanuel Clotte and Solomon Asante account. Do you know them? Two na kanuni momo.
Oh, omuye nkrophobia. Mini omu na na ye adwuma. Every time dia region baby dia na involved in. Although he contested me the last time only 32 votes. The dia may be region. Okay. Collective eduma na ye. It is as a leader, I'm meeting the eduma no. Ma accepting the responsibility. And a man share send a media a beboa amawa ya correct the wrong. Now say obia okra 1 unit. A unit. And a research unit. Ah no edano.
Asempa FM.
Eduma kra woman kra onye. No see obedi sa unit na me kra no. No. Regional executive, no. Everybody bet me the one dance here. In fact, polling stations for electoral area. In fact, constituencies will be crying in electoral area. No winning. They be over a constituency. Said they be only a bedroom. Said they be only a trade my any idea. And see, not just a my grassroots one and for no name. Now, obviously, no name in a Mississippi. And Brazil, grassroots for a moon and mini of Buddy. Who called the Dio, who called Blackmore Center, who called Blackmore West,
Mate, Odalai, ma yen say umrebebre. We wish you all the best. Why? Be any best year in Comobio.
Mohamed Kakradi.
And yes, by Paka, age na regional secretary, Ewo Greater Accra region. Ekosiisen On Asempa 94.7 FM. Yegusu di jumedi no Bremo live from our studios 355 Fanofa Street in Kokomelemele. Medindi Osei Bonsu. We are focusing on the NPP regional elections. Baso Ifri Ochina Eko ene your aspirants ne mienu e studio ha yeni bi nso akasa on phone in the Abdul Gani Mohammed wa Western Regional Organizer. Couple of statement was say mekan emamu quickly. You would also realize my joy online a report be on training program be na it was a Ministry of Education in Sembebre na aba as we speak the education minister press conference but already no there is an artwork circulating which is attributed to the education minister na or referring for say on that specific issue no people should speak with the immediate past education minister Matthew Opoko Prempe. We are yet to there is also a statement from the Office of the Special Prosecutor or say commencement of investigations into the estate of Kojo Usue Free. Also, the Office of the Special Prosecutor has commenced full investigations into suspected corruption and corruption-related offences in respect of alleged improper and unlawful acquisition of state land, the Achimota Forest and alias John, now deceased, and other persons. The Ministry for Land and Natural Resources is directed to fully cooperate with the OSP in the investigation. Signed, Kisia Jebeng, Special Prosecutor. Mayankwa Homanuzoni, current Minister in charge of Energy, former Education Minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, Ini Enkomo. Doc, Ekosiisen Sunimo Akwaba, Bibi Aboko there.
Yamiado, your Kumase, Wabwa, One Kotwaba.
Oh, okay, Samson, what's happening in Kumasi? No, this whole thing about 1.2 million World Bank facility be for capacity building of teachers near Deno. Then I unim fa home, Mepacho.
Medamase. We try something in the winter. If it's the being and I'm your church from Tata. Maybe a more than say. Everyone wants to be the between about 12 things. The Asempa that time. Now, me, my super friend, Namna me minister, and you know, if it's a World Bank for Sika. And you could see over 200 million. Say the gallo. Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes projects. Schools in Ghana, basic schools in Ghana, they intend to be your home. Now, now I say we say
Ekosiisen On Asempa
World
FM.
Bank the shape the answer na Ministry of Education as far back as February March 2021. Na ye new instrument here is a teacher for who training on computer. A bit me ama ye attract ko se onfa sika bi mre. The mechano me just what you say.
Yes, I understand you.
The World Bank for you uye adwuma ni vie na teacher training okay. And the Ministry of Education adwuma Ghana Education Service for adwuma omuna gallop na no omuna for teacher for and then collect school the Ministry of Education it education to high Ghana Education Service for adwuma so mu ye na o ma sure
On Asempa
after ministry na ministry call World Bank according to this service and that ministry don't show call him and also the charter so the answer now for him maybe when you if you say chief director or sign charter umui or class retirement take an offer member to pay me Ministry of Education even when the nipa pii there here juma wo gallop after omotias eti Mr. World Bank one show the star letter the bidder if it's a man training teachers and I'm no Ghana Education Service for any training there for teachers for I bet you actually call name move Ghana Education Service 30 years she say yes so baby training been an ambient
Ekosiisen On
na
Asempa
omunisika over the base it will be confirmed the country Ghana na World Bank for this kind of back the other day their question so training na answer na me free ministry on na ye start training it will free SHS mostly kind of Ghana Education Service also had the sign about free SHS eti minim the Nikoji 1.2 million to Nikoji.
Okay, because currently, no, we are told, say, they tell us, say, or say, this is just a lead. Our Minister of Education, Dr. Yawose Educhum, says his ministry has undertaken the digital literacy training for over 41,000 teachers in the country. So it comes to him as a surprise, contrary report that the training was never executed. He was addressing journalists on the correspondence between the Ghana Education Service and World Bank that indicated that teachers were not trained on digital literacy under the Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes project. If this is the case, not just the banner, right?
Mr. Instead, no, it's the win. They say we must say World Bank for say we must find catch how you training. Now, gallop now trading crowd also here, and now they are back with this. May multi occupation. May have Minister of Education. Yeah, yes,
okay. Okay. I think that clarity, is okay. Even though the whole arrangement to get
and Kofobi should be carrying the car because almost say it's they put to others.
Oh, okay. Now and I wanna because now we can say facility was with the World Bank. Uye bibi we are then you write now Oma release it. And mono gallop no muye any project under the gallop.
Yeah, project speak.
Okay.
Gallop no ministry the then but Ghana Education Service for us I don't mean
Asempa FM
for sales of the National Teaching Council was also there. And Ministry of Education also was there also. It is our agencies to be in the so we are what you are. Now say a ma World Bank yi kademo. Nya odi adwana wa ye the one charter any letter to call World Bank no more yiska. It is say be and the same bit wa na ye training babu ko fo no abu mati akwa training this be agent the teacher for no more course training teacher for. Your school inspectorate at the Saturday school at the
Ekosiisen On
Asempa.
Okay.
Obviously, we training and I was saying, "Obu training no." So here we are, not at the tablets. Making a home, I don't say a tomorrow. Schools now also in preparation. Now computers. Making a home, say a tomorrow teacher training.
Okay. Okay.
If you say you our area a trigger scar, I'll be one of them. Yes, starting 60. Am I in your you make up your yes, you say, yeah, you could treat it more than capacity. Yeah, you know.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that clarity is very, very important. In the way the honorable yen say womre, ye behwe na ye see no what me.
Oh, but you say election the person for the election be open the police station no money the election area coordinator no money the constituency executive no money the okra bi do mo ba kwa be abenya eti nyambie bokpa ba no sabe mi do yakoto abana MPP for or atatibe
honorable Yedasi bibia na yebese di nkomobio
nyamin
Yedasi. He is the Energy Minister, former Education Minister, Dr. Matthew. Stay with us.
Ensuo mankwa, ensuo yenkwa. Nom Awake purified drinking water. Aboju nsuo a eye krojin. Ensuo ne ma wa hodede tena ho abribia. Kan se Awake bottle ba ku bi a wo beto no. Ye yi sika kakra de kon National Cardiothoracic Center. Awake purified drinking water. One for life.
For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
Capsules. Ebwama ma omuti ya wo mufichikum.
Nemum opemfo oba wo mo manufo ne akwada we ne fiedu mienu ka ho. Fra 0243
Asempa FM
319.
FD ahwehwe dwade enkra to emu agya to mu se eye.
Fresh products #Bobra.
10 bet sports betting in them. Now I cost you Ghana. Brabeka gonna ho abra yema wa kense jump pimpin. Jackpots, free bets are any area. Boosted odds and in yakika who bebre. Chow betting is here. What 10bet.com.gh. 10bet for the better. Gaming Commission of Ghana at Jinkratoya Tum. Ucha susu and yama ubi on the fear do our check.
Ago NDC amanyoko enkyerɛkyerɛw akwan mienu yi a wobɛfa so agye wo di. Die edi kan no wobɛtumi akɔ internet so, wo computer anaasɛ wo smartphone so, na kɔ www.ghanandc.com. Page no ebia, click get your NDC membership ID card now. Na di nhyehyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no so fatua card no ɛka. Ebeyi code bi ama wo. Ya wobɛtumi afa so upload wo picture ɛwɔ hɔ. Na die etoso mienu ene se. Kwa wabatu mpesua no NDC office. Na kofili NDC membership application form. Uwia. Fa phone na boss *899*59#. Fatua card no eka. Enche empanifuo be print card no ede abrɛw. Na wo amano ne dia. Nhyehyɛ mienu yi fa mu baako so na gye wo NDC digital membership card. Kaise sa exercise we die eye NDC amanyoko no ema wo ID card dada no enko a na yeye card yi mu pe bidie montwen kakra bi enche ye bebie mu na monsa aka ho die na bibia e kire wadwene a frɛ numbers a ɛwɔ website
Asempa FM
NDC Eyezu, eyeza.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new.
Osei Ecobank, ye cruising.
Bonsu bet me cruise wo wankasa wo kebo. Esane Ecobank Auto Finance Package nti. Koyen cardless ahodo PI no won ye adwuma ba bia. Yi ka da wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discount. Ecobank side nhihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mouse interest rate ani boa from cry, ebebri mu ani so. Oh, so when your accounts work bank and money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da homo bia. Enti enso sa ka no ho da ekeke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 Pan African Bank.
Franco Trading Enterprise still phone Papa Fie, Samsung nie, Nokia nie, iPhone nie, say your printers, mobile phone, accessories. Franco Trading Enterprise afa our no TV. I this satellite, any ultra panels, abomuma
Facebook. Sauko Franco Trading Enterprise page. Nasa likes number 100,000. Ayo mwa, any omuniga. Sausu na www.francotrading.com. Android app. Aye Franco Trading. Instagram. Aye at Franco Trading. Nani pabadi for dosunti. Franco. Edi momo pay code number 189480.
Your branches on the Bebre Wagana baby. Nemum head office on the Twaya Dabraka opposite Roxy Cinema.
Tema Franco Community 1. One waterworks ne dianim here. Cycle. Aye opposite Odo Rise. Madina. Aye 100 meters away from the police station. Kaswa Franco ye opposite Kaswa Polyclinic.
And our prayer number is 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188. Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone Papa.
Yeah, a sewer draw so a fitting shop won't.
Ah, bra, and you only come for seahorse engine oil man, no or yeah, and then yet. Yes, yeah. Bra, me na masam no akrabato. Yakasa. Say seahorse engine oil no. And no special additive. I ohuru engine mu. E manager.
Me dwun ho won.
Na via den akra. Ene me ne. E ka ba fie na me fa.
The whole world open quality engine oil, seahorse, and a wash. Say private cars, taxis, commercial, and heavy duty trucks.
Enu ti no me kan for seahorse 15W40 and 20W50. Ama drivers any ka una fo nyina.
Afe motorbike aboboya and a pragiafo no. Mumu die de mu hia Seahorse Special 40 and no and riders and mechanics. It was a use you.
Unia no kwe woman say Seahorse product and a papa and a bonsu a waffle. Semi from fear a free nacro. Seahorse engine oil and kwan a begumika engine mo.
And yet
and
LPG. I am from a jar and hotse. Nanso sa and hubatia mawa. I just a woody a dijume. And sana ube so ujan. Here, Nasha se from a jahun can be ara NJ ho. Se wote in from a jahun pampana. Bue aponone and pomanu nina. Ebanesa men so ana me numbri biara edi inyina maho den eye adwuma. Dundum eja biara waso ho. Na frɛ onimdifo mano mmehwe mawo. Fasamina nsuo gu in from a jaton true wano ano. Se wuhu ehuro natural se etue ampa. Ta ehwe se droban na etwen from eja no hu ntue. Na ta isesa droban no acha preko mfie mienu biara echi. Hwe se abri biara wo be soja no. Wo be pa wo matches ansa na waso wo stove. Hwe se from eja ne ho aso.
The Water Africa and West Africa Building and Construction Exhibition and Seminar Program is back again. Yes, we are returning to Ghana from the 8th to 10th June 2022 at the Accra International Conference Center. Companies will be showcasing their latest products and services in the water, sanitation, housing, environment, and construction sectors. Ace Event Management UK is welcoming old and new participants to the event. To sponsor or exhibit, visit www.ace-events.com or call 0556 304 521. Media partners, Joy News and Joy Business.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new.
Osei Ecobank, ye cruising.
Bonsu bet me cruise wo wankasa wo kebo. Esane Kenhan. Ehwa ye mouse special discount. Ecobank side nhihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mouse interest rate ani boa from cry. Ebebri mu ani so. Oh, so when your accounts work bank and money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da homo bia. Enti enso sa ka no ho da ekeke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank nkrabata bebia na busa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Eshisheka kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan African Bank.
Ohima, Afidie, many church review.
Aden when you see Kapudu Biana.
Share, Bell Chillin, win promo. Madame Bell Cola, Puka, and a Tamarinda at Chillino. Let me cruise you on me Kia Picanto and Monochia.
Ah, Sassing.
Bell Beverages say, a brave will be 20. Fashion envelope move for DNO contact Kahu. Nafako Bell Beverages Depot, and I will distribute us our more memoir Fanabe Pia. And no one. Now, customers I want entries Dawson, won't be not Chedia Bebre, Ebony TV, fridge, a Demon Bebre, shopping vouchers, Bell product hamper, and the price get Sienagasa a Kia Picanto. Our Bell Chill and Win promotion emu.
Hey, and your Bell Beverages, dear Bosso.
For 0544 335 800 and 0544 335 900. Najahum Wayepi and the our social media at Bell Beverages. I think so. Bell Beverages. Our Jumia Ghana so. FDA Ajigredi Kratoi Atom.
Only one station makes me happy. When I wake up in the morning, only this station makes my day. Yeah. Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Oh, Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. Asempa, Asempa, Asempa FM. 94.7.
Okay, just a day to go. Nyame yadomo a otsena and regions nibi shase ato aba in the NPP regional elections. We say, okay, good luck to all NPP regional aspirants contesting for various positions in the Western region, especially Rhoda Efe Eshen, the Bulldozer, and let me see. Okay, some of the other messages we have here, some very interesting. We say, Obi, Nana is good, and I can only wish her well. But I say Akonoba is better. Akonoba comes to the table with a lot more competence. The youth wing of the Greater Accra region cannot wait to experience a sterling leadership. Jesse Benhene, Abeka, and Odiwe Abraying. Good afternoon, Obi. My regards to the finest MP lawyer, Ebenezer Watitimu Atra Kujokum, MP for Hunter West. Obi, Hunter West before, and Obi, it's very sad for administrative position. Well, what's your minister? Is Ebenezer Kujokum that's your minister? Charlie, Manfred, and so there. Indeed, Manfred, I will be a home. Thank you. And he again says, good evening to Abdul Ganiyu Mohammed, a.k.a. the Miss Rhoda Ishen, our incoming regional treasurer, fixing the country and breaking the 8S on course. Okay. Obi said, Obi, is it not sad when one says because of Gala Stop, people voted against them? It's only in Ghana when good policies are implemented, people will vote against you. Godfrey Adoa, let's do the wrapping up. Nafe, Ganiyu, Medo final message, Udija delegates as they go to the polls. Modi Saturday, right?
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes.
Lembele. Yes. Okay, very well. In the final message, Udija delegates.
Yo, Obi, I'm the final message to our Western region in Nara, na delegator, will represent the various constituencies and then will represent the various categories in our party. Yada this ready na yada to one name. Then Yami Adam and Tiabasra one. Na Yaroko, your enemy. There are a lot of works always in enemy. You see by limited registration. There are a lot of year by year to make sure that even the numbers are because of the limited registration. Your 4 categories are by 2024 no ubotum wa register no abaka. I wanna win your 14 in the year 2020 election no more. I wanna win ya 15 years, 16 years, 17 years. Enemy now will be a part of your register. And see my yes right in there, meaning you were a chunk number or a day when you ma. And see Basre Obi Biara otie na mabri anaso wenya kwan wentien obi a ote on kanchiren na no so kanchire obi no to make sure that Western region afa into my payfra and me wish obi biara so a oroba that obaba safe na yere koso ayako safe nyame nhire ye nyinara
amen. Abdul Ganiyu Mohammed, the bulldozer.
Sharp.
Harriet, finally, o delegate it you, Kasachreon.
My final word ni say, this is the time say gender bias na ya can. This is the time I say party so yen so banhwe. Ya saw mema hwesa since 92. Say this is the time I'm ready to face any political party or I na just obey facing. So this is the time I say try or ban sonhwe. Na yen fan break the because research I say MPP makwan na say oba etimi be lead youth win na ebetimi even 10% floating voters. In today is the time at 2022 as delegates no we should make history for the party, we should make history for Mother Ghana na other political parties so monhwe no monye de omunsuaye na test con so I'll make sure say Nyankopon na mama me akwanya na me ma obi anko onopo so obi person contest yen hwe na yen siesie se achia embuye. I am coming in to make TestCon very attractive again. Into at the Sweden na mesre omo say omo so oba nhwe enye oba keke oba onani ye den obetimi aboa party na maye win 2024 election and beyond the 8 years now they be a year canon me number 2 on the ballot paper baby abeko bia yesi oba na oba meda emema f4 mu enti baby abeko bia oba na o de menhwe baby a o de hwe oba na so mu tie mi asopa mu Nyankopon hira obi a na Nyankopon so hira excellency na nada danko akufuado ene ne wife mami Rebecca excellency ene obi bia o de ne support at time achi sikasemu ni paye mu nyina me do obi bia ase Nyankopon hira obi a na I will make sure say me my partner ni mungu ase if say ye this history me kume ho na mama make the party proud because say me kume ho ye adwuma next time so oba bi be contest that portfolio na e another region o me masa oba no kwan enti I will kill myself for the party Nyankopon hira omo
very well yenso ye da say papa Gani you your number sign on the ballot
number 1 on the ballot yes.
Fantastic okay and now we number 2
say obi but Nyankopon hira obi
that's it fantastic enti we wish you both well very well Gani you dey say when was our how enti we dey Kotra adwuma so nyame adom all the best ma yenkwa homa ne so na fe yene honorable Kutin kasa from central region no honorable Benaye edin eba when it only fair say yema ono nso eba react kakra to some of the issues against him honorable Ben Aye akwa bana pom to saying
nyame adom obinua
fantastic adumia any crying kakra it has come to light at least yen komo ane yen nwa kakra because okai say in 2004 ono na so won sama obeye MP e fande wo ye bibia ma utimba be di MP nti e shock ne say obi a waboa wo saa no utimi betra radio so kan ho asembone
no the task so say enti nyame betia such people neka
yeah absolutely
you see obi betia oni wetie for nyakafo nyina ese nyansa mfiti ase eni nyamsuro nti na was thinking say nka me nua Kutin ba bia na tifie bi ko be ma no crash no ni die bia ni ha obi ade ma ni bio look Kutin say 204 and no so me say me ba party me be mu 1999 echo 2000
also unsa ema wo ye MP wangaso do ba party also
that make sense na me ma history ni you know how I became even the MP so that makes sense
yes
1999 2000 yeah started here boa party at that time now I was immediate past West Africa regional finance manager of LDS, the Church of the Sea, when you know MP wapa danger. That time, and now I feel na mobile phone, abaga na hamana, Vodafone chip, cranny at 1 million cedis. That time, no, I wouldn't have been. Me, Benai, the first person I met top mobile phone, at the brand no upper danger, West, I say, if I support your campaign. I made the car back, who I can't. Okay, which me that time, Chairman Butte was, I think, Dr. Gatkin in the year, Chairman Chairman Butte and a vice chairman, Mr. Suman and a secretary. Our region. Sata now, maybe the car and phones ever chair party no. Now put you over here for our party no. 82,000 you winning power now pampano. And a friend is saying, na who that and I see when you're no office or yes, minya butre, na me koso some party no. Na he appreciate Mohammed ya one more year winning. Nanya 2004 and na fofi yan twata and na meto in Safre. Yen ya penny see when you know. It immediately your core primaries no and at the lot no fellow here. The then general secretary didn't said no, we must go ahead and organize that primaries. And your core primaries maybe we need me campaign this a friend a suman. Then secretary ni Butte no money at the me a year campaign at the idea me we need that by election. And Chemakuti not back on there. One chair for or mommy that one you know. And I've told you the people who were in charge of that campaign. The deputy chairman at the time, Butte, J. Bafonomo was the organizers. And Suman, he was the regional secretary. They were in charge of that campaign. My constituency chairman at the time was Mr. Kusi. Let Chemakuti, so you'll be a Buno, far of a amount of Buno, near to Abamana. Let him come and show the whole world that the Capre, support of the campaign. He doesn't even know when I entered. He doesn't even know. So how this is on also Mr. Edemikoy. Tama me the car, a better no be like or didn't see Gamma party. Only the other kind of cry. I'm telling him so much. Say he Yami fan the bonning check.
Ose namoye bako nipa be 11. And ono sponsor mu nyina ma mu wini mu say in fact ne opponent your friend is saying Esibu kra no kaza in 2018 ono ana edene babaye and the treasurer or sign funding the campaign bibia Emma no babaye treasurer.
I know say Dr. Esibu na kasa be respond. But the mere fact that it dump names of people who were in charge of my by-election and everything. Let's put in even one CD, any of these guys.
I don't think that a fair so because umune. That is too harsh. So you state
how can he lie about me? Maybe 2004 by-election, before 2000 election, I make car, and I'm the best you in the support of campaign. How can Putin then come and say, or no finance me campaign 204? And I'm saying, who become true and got the who don't respect yourself, you don't understand it.
Okay, but he also denies the last time claims I will make here on this show. Say or no cause division in the party was central region. And he in fact says what he has done so far, no, and he said, wow, we better party.
Away from leadership role.
How?
He's running away from being a chairman. We was our president chairman.
But is that not factual? Say you don't want to take decisions.
He's the chair. When they prepare agenda for the meetings. Why? They prepare the agenda that this should be part of the agenda or not. And then very arbitrary reviews work at it because of that, central region now election, you are postponed. A confused one to me and your election just because there was Obi Eduakem, Obi contested as a chairman. Emma Obi Wakem. Let's Obi Eduakem, let's Obi idea. Fako a year. Fako quarter. And then I will do a personal relationship with somebody. Everything of think 3 things is aquarium disqualified. Ya disqualified way, why ya appeal no, and 24 frac one time call radio soon patcho, Wako patcho, or the evidence in Nadia back. Audio and video now better appeals committee no. So Wako patcho, which is a home president. Elections were confused. Think could be alone says that guy no be partake in the elections required their own clean and national organization election.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
So, also, on clean elections no harm. And you want to disenfranchise the whole constituency because there only one person. More personal issues are going to be resolved yet. There's a new party to a quarter, and then the ferry or down in them, who open the channel as he said, a Dr. Esibu and a Shafi. And no ferry, who is a responsible chairman in Norfolk. One constituency with personal differences of somebody who is contesting. Memo go to abane. Let's bet about the Nippon Guano, Papa campaign, and Nippon Erusi. So, men, I'm your chairman. Can bring the weight of my office behind the opponent of Nippon now, which will do at table, so that he loses. Nippon told the Mamma call for the elections with a cosmo. Tintin, which is on place. Not a man, a conclusion to the whole one, and the country for at the upper court, according Johnson against the entire region. Entire region. And my friend, God, this year, Mudugo. But some months for 82 cars from all over the region. And I agree now, I mean, that I feel that you and all this, all because of they're putting a personal a year who work with one body. And I also know, as a matter of fact, that honorable Ekosiisen suspension. That fake document was signed by Putin personally. It was signed by Putin personally. Let him come on air again and challenge that. Now, if I copy of that document, let him come and challenge. Then, who in here when you say, and who is in now, Chairman Charles, the suspension. One outside, your own constituency. As say South, you have problem with your friend, your chairman, and may leave you to independent and what have you. Because they want to run away from responsibility. About a collective. Let him come and deny, say a country. Is it not because of say who be editing at them and then Nippon about the contest? You have disqualified Nippon appeal and more really appeal into the temple for the mandation. And that is why who create out animam. Can you offer it? And now we can say, Dr. Sibuna, I'm at election numbers. You can tell that to the Marines because Central Libya not being able to see here and you could see. And apparent differences in tea and the confusion to about Duka. And you know that Duka is the last part, northern part of the Central region. Only Kaswa, only all these places about the Duka. We have expanded Hama, Omunya Camp, and Omunya better, or because of Putin's personal interest in it. Then you go and sit on radio and tell lies at your age.
Honorable Aye, ma yem Dintra West constituency and Moten and can on this note will draw down the curtains on this Thursday edition of Ekosiisen On Asempa FM. There's a song from